know what I'm saying? Man, trolls only God and your mama can love you. I mean that from the bottom of my heart, y'all. And one time, yeah. I say one time, yeah. I say one time, yeah. Y'all know how it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute the brother in the cut. Salute the sister Sage and more. Salute to the entire mod squad. You know what I'm saying? Mother Earth, man. Everybody, man. Big bro that's on the designs and handling everything. You know what I'm saying? So shout out, you know what I'm saying, to Chris Welch and my sister Tammy Welch. Man, shout out to my aunt, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody. What's up, Gotti? Man, I was hoping I was going to see you first thing this morning. Yo, so I worked out yesterday. Passed out yesterday after I worked out, and I woke up, y'all. You know, you always think it's the next day when you wake up, so I immediately started doing my research, getting ready for that live. I got to take my brother to dialysis 5:30 a.m. But I found something, man. Peace to the Moors, brother. I found something I really want to share with you. So you're the one that I wanted to see. Give me just a minute, brother. Straight cat trying to come on in here, man. Just heard something moving around outside. But man, this is something right here. And if you want to call in, if you got any knowledge of this, you already know you good. You can call, brother. You know what I'm saying? But this right here was kind of deep. And there's some things in here about Huey P. Newton I didn't know. And I don't even know if it's true. So I definitely don't want to spread any fabricated articles. But this is by Afro Marxist, all right, on YouTube. Black Power, Black Panther Party, 1990. Man, I listened to this whole documentary and I couldn't pull myself away from it, man. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't pull myself away from it. All right, like, comment, share. Appreciate that, God. Appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep this other phone handy in case you call in. But check this out, brother. See if you check this out. Revolution has come. It's time to pick up the gun.
The revolution has come. Time to pick up the gun. The Black Panthers' call to arms, 1966. Chanted in Oakland, California, it echoed across the nation.
I ain't know that, bro.
A part of what that Black Panther party was about, because it gave some purpose to my life.
Kids are gonna get jail. Off the bed. No more brothers in jail. Off the bed. Kids are gonna get jail.
I spotted them, I think, almost immediately as quasi-gangsters, as terrorists. And we weren't going to tolerate it, and didn't, and put it down.
Violence was wrong. Violence against blacks was what we wanted to stop. But the best way to stop violence was not to run out there and let your head be beat or let somebody step on you. The best way to stop violence was to defend yourself and say, you want to take my life? Risk yours.
Black power means dignity.
The 1960s shook America. As U.S. involvement in Vietnam escalated, protesters took to the streets in an anti-war movement that would split the country. The civil rights movement faced its own crisis. Activists were being attacked, beaten, even murdered. The movement looked to its leaders.
I'm still convinced that non-violence is the most potent weapon available to oppressed people in their struggle for freedom and justice. I feel that violence will only create more social problems than they will solve.
No man can speak for Negroes who tells Negroes love their enemy. No man can speak for Negroes who tells Negroes turn the other cheek. No man can speak for Negroes who tells Negroes to suffer peacefully. There is no Negro in his right mind today who is going to turn the other cheek.
There was a great debate going on in this community around this issue that was being asserted by Martin Luther King of nonviolence, and the issue that was being pushed primarily by Malcolm X, that, look, you don't have to surrender any of your rights to gain your rights as American citizens, and that one of the things that you have is a right to defend yourself.
The Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee, SNCC, broke with its multiracial past. Its leader, Stokely Carmichael, took the movement in a new direction: Black Power.
In this country, you were to think that white people were God, that they had the right to give us our freedom. And so what we had to do was to beg them or to act the way they want us to act before they gave us our freedom. We must stop seeking to imitate white society. We must create for ourselves to save our very humanity. Because the fight for black power in this country is indeed a fight to civilize a barbaric country, the United States.
Just so happened the same week that I became a SNCC worker was the week that Stokely Carmichael announced in this March Against Fear in Mississippi that what we wanted was...
I'm going to stop it right there for a second because there's some things I want to discuss. All right. I had no clue doing this whole entire thing with the Black Panthers that towards the end, Huey P. Newton, and I want to say, what's his last name? I'm going to just say Brother Cleaver. I had no idea that Cleaver and Huey P. Newton had actually turned on each other. Okay, now we know how Huey P. Newton was taken out, and we know that he was sold out for like a $300 bonus. But the internal flare-ups that they had within the party, it was something that was unreported. It was something that even our history books really didn't tell us, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And it was a core problem. It was a core problem. And a lot of the stuff that you're going to see in this documentary, there's still a lot of stuff you see now today, even culturally, you know, between us black people. And actually when black people take up arms in public, as the Black Panthers did, and the end result. So a lot of this stuff is retroactive to today. If you be quiet and listen, you'll see what I'm talking about. Damn, y'all need to get some common sense and common courtesy, man. It ain't good to troll all the time and show your damn ignorance, man. Shut up and learn, or just get the hell up out of here. Yeah, no damn decorum.
Black Power, and SNCC became a Black Power organization, and the civil rights movement was transformed, or was in the process of being transformed, from a movement, you might say, to get into the society, a movement to let blacks have things they were denied, into a movement that was redefining what blacks were all about.
We felt ourselves to be the heirs of Malcolm, and I could remember, you know, Malcolm saying that, you know, we demand our rights to be, you know, treated like a man, a human being in this society right now, and we are going to have that right by any means necessary. And it still makes the hair stand up on the back of my neck to hear that, or to say it, because I still believe that.
In February 1965, Malcolm X was assassinated. That summer, police shot a young man in Watts, the black ghetto in Los Angeles.
Correct.
The neighborhood exploded.
All right, it's good. We got East Oakland in the house because this actually takes place in Oakland. You know what I mean? So that's historical right there, man. Welcome and salute to you. All right, my brother from another mother, Gotti says a lot of them was bought in by the colonizers. Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, I've watched like 2 or 3 of these documentaries already, man. And there's a lot that we still didn't know about the Black Panther Party. I even watched a video on people always saying that the 2 parties switch. There was no switch. It's a myth. It was a myth, you know, and I'm going to address that later on today too. I'm going to come back on here with that specific documentary as well, because I like to debunk all the lies, y'all. Like, I like to stand on truth, knowledge, and intelligence, no matter how it favors one or disfavors another one. You know what I mean? Same to you, same to you. So learning is important, man. You know what I'm saying? Learning is important. So here we go, y'all. And I mean, who knew that there was like an internal, I don't want to use the word beef, I'm just going to say a disagreement of methods between Malcolm X and Martin Luther King Jr. We had all this going on in the country at once, y'all. I'm trying to paint the picture of the civil unrest, not only involving clashes of the races, and when I say races, I mean in black and white encounters at that time of Jim Crow. But man, even internally, as black people fought to organize, there were black people who were compelled to follow the nonviolent side of Martin Luther King. And there was people like, man, this guy's I can't say it, you know what I'm saying? I can't say it on here, like, this guy's soft, this guy is weak. But what Brother Malcolm over here is saying, you know what I'm saying, resonates with me because of how we've been treated and the fact that these people don't care about what they do to us. So the mindset, the civil unrest, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Man, just watching all this stuff, it was like, we have parents that lived through this, y'all. Talk to your parents, you know what I'm saying? Dr. King never wrote none of his messages. I believe that, and I'm finding a lot out about MLK that I just, listen, him and Jesse Jackson, bless both of their souls. They're still ancestors, but I don't quite rock with them, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't quite rock with them, bro. I don't. Not Stokely Carmichael, Malcolm X, Nat Turner. Yeah, that's my squad. You know what I'm saying? The colonizers wrote the messages for him to say exactly. And they used the same tactics they used during slavery. Nat Turner, you know what I'm saying? What was it? Birth of a Nation. I think it was originally called The Klansman or something like that when it was first aired in the White House. But same method of operation. You know what I'm saying? Same method of operation. Nobody causing no darn division. We're observing history, fool. So don't you come in here with your division. Every time it's about y'all go, well, your division. Change your policy to stop causing division. You got policies in effect right now that's still helping y'all, that's causing division. Damn hypocrite. Can't stand y'all. So victim plants up out of here, man.
The story would repeat itself in Newark and Detroit. Thousands of National Guard troops occupied the inner city
The
ghettos.
besieged city of guerrilla warfare. Sniper groups use day and night hit-and-run tactics before tanks move in to curb their window and rooftop barrage. Wreckage is everywhere.
In cities across the country, Black Americans began looking for ways to make Black power a reality. Oakland, California, one of the nation's most integrated cities. Southern blacks came here during World War II to work.
Bella, you so right. But that's white supremacy. That's why I say you have people and you got good folks, man. I rock with good folks. I don't care for people, man, and that's why. You know what I'm saying? I don't.
In the shipyards, they settled in West Oakland, the heart of the black community. Among them was the Newton family of Louisiana.
Huey was one of my
Ramirez, you better get you some business, man.
When I came to California.
Get you some business.
Huey was known as
you should even be in here. You should be running from ICE.
Formidable opponent. And all of the guys on the street who had confrontations with Huey coming up knew that. And that was one of the reasons why they respected him, because he was not one who lost a fight. I mean, you know, Huey's theory or philosophy was when you get them down, then you do something to make sure that they don't get up and come back at you.
In the early 60s, Oakland was dominated by a conservative political leadership and a police force that was feared by the black community.
People don't know how much we rely unconsciously on the police and the judicial mechanism to protect us from harm. I mean, we walk around feeling safe and secure because in general, if we have a confrontation with a law violator, we really think that the judicial system will ferret that.
And that's something to think about too. And we still have people who think like that today. We think that this system, the judicial system, is built for us. You know, I showed y'all what happened at 7-Eleven. It's probably got the most views. It's one of my shorts. Clearly, you can see that she battered me. She swung, she did all that. I recorded it. They filed no charges, y'all. They filed no charges. But had I done that to her illegal, they would have locked me up the same day. They would have locked me up the same day. So this is the system, y'all. This is the system. This is how it's designed. So I'm going to tell y'all, don't trust the system, because the system of yesterday is still the same system of today. It's ran by their ancestors. It's ran by their descendants. It's still ran by the same racist bigots. Real talk. Real talk. That's why they don't. I just saw a story where 70, 80-something-year-old guy illegally did something to a minor, like a 5-year-old. He apples, oranges, grapes. He graped her, you know, and he got probation. There was a young guy, 14 years old, who stole a pair of Jordans. He got 5 years in prison. Never had no record, straight A student, no nothing. You know, so this is how the system works. This is how the system works. So we just have to be careful. You know what I'm saying? We just have to be careful. Yeah, gotta keep your eye on that fool. Malou, what's good, Malou? What's good, Malou? DS, I'm gonna call you DS. Welcome back, DS. Welcome back, DS. I'm never gonna say your name, homie, but I'm glad to see you back, DS. You know what I'm saying? You got to change your name, buddy. Change your name, man. I ain't gonna say that, bro. If I say that, you gonna have people thinking the wrong thing about me, man. That's a setup. I ain't saying that. All right, y'all. I'm trying to pin the cash out real quick. Trying to pin the cash out. Actually, Malou is in here. Malou, can you take care of that for me, Empress? Can you pin the cash out for me, Empress, please? You know what I'm saying? Everything is good. I'm just sore from my workout yesterday, and I got to try to do my legs tonight, but, you know, it's working. But this system is still the same. Thank you so much, Malou. This system is still the same system of today. All right?
Out, and it will be protected. Well, most black people in the United States, everywhere, just did not share that view, and they didn't feel safe.
You know, we could get arrested for suspicion of something that happened generally in the area. I mean, it was like, since all black folks looked alike, if some black person had done something 6 blocks away, you could be arrested and charged with it because you happen to be in that area. Or if you're walking home from school something happened, even if guys got into a fight. I got my books, right? I'm college prep. I got my books. I'm walking home. Here come the police. Why should I run? Shit, if you didn't run, they'd arrest you and charge you with whatever had happened.
Huey Newton decided not to run from the police. He and his friends Bobby Seale and Richard Aoki took a
Y'all
stand
get this
to take a
6'7"
stand.
clown out of here.
So one night we were just sitting around talking and thought that it might be a good idea.
Can y'all educate your children? You got grown people around here hollering 6'7", man. And your children are mimicking this. You know what I'm saying? Teach your children. Teach your children, man. Don't y'all know what it means? Don't you know what it means? 6 feet deep, 7 inches apart. You already, you're influencing your children to get buried early. 6 feet deep, 7 inches apart, man. That's a grave site. And y'all around here hollering 6'7", man. Grow up and get educated, man. What the heck is wrong with y'all, man? What's wrong with y'all?
To organize or create an organization similar to that of another organization located in Los Angeles. This group is called the Community Action Patrol, I believe, CAP. And CAP was very, very concerned about police brutality, and they were going around following the police and photographing and tape recording police activities in their community.
Now, the police at this time had never seen nothing like this movement. Now, the Black Panthers have organized and they have video cameras. They know about their ability to open carry as long as they're not loaded and things like this at that time. As long as it's an empty system. I got to watch how I talk on here. An empty system. You know what I mean? So they brandish their systems, okay? Y'all know what I mean? They brandish their systems and they begin to follow the police to different traffic stops in black neighborhoods. So now you have these cops thinking, what are we gonna do with these, you know what I'm saying, vigilant and militarized core of black guys? We're not used to them hunting the hunters. But it was starting to happen and it made them uncomfortable as well. Now, I give props to how the Black Panther Party moved, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I give props to that. And I'm going to be honest, I wouldn't mind us having something like that today. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't mind us having something like that today. Just under different circumstances, like helpful programs and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody the black community could actually turn to. You know what I'm saying? Or even like a black police. If the Black Panthers of today was like a black police station that came to settle civil disputes between black cultures, we'd still live a lot longer and we would be in jail a lot less because we would have people who look like us to settle our disputes. You know what I'm saying? Rather than going in front of a core of people who don't like us, who's gonna throw the book at us just based on our skin color and our complexion, y'all. You know what I mean? So there's lots of things, you know what I'm saying, that we can use a coalition like this for now in such a positive, you know what I'm saying, way to advocate for peace and to advocate for unity and to just, so we don't have to depend on a system that wasn't built for us. But let's get back to this, y'all.
We felt that that was a very good idea. Because if the police knew they were being observed and their activities were being recorded,
yes,
their predilection towards violence would diminish.
In 1966, Newton and Seale formed an organization to monitor the Oakland police. Borrowing the symbol of a Southern voting right.
Come on, y'all. Come on, we got to give these brothers props, bro. That didn't take some kahunas, y'all. That didn't take some kahunas. Knowing that you're oppressed, knowing that these people don't like you, knowing that the least little thing you do can get you beaten, can get you unalived, you know what I'm saying, can get you arrested. They was like, you know what, man, during all of that, we still gonna stand up. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go after the predators. They want us for the prey. Now the prey is gonna hunt the predators and show them what it feels like. I'm loving this so far, y'all. I couldn't pull myself away from it. I'm loving this so far. You know what I'm saying?
Organization. They call themselves the Black Panther Party for Self-Defense.
Police are there not to, in our community, not to promote our welfare or for our security and our safety, but they're there to contain us.
If y'all want your comments read, Cash App or Super Chat. You know what I'm saying? I read my moderators' comments. Cash App or Super Chat, and I'm seeing great comments. You know what I mean? I'm actually seeing great comments, but I operate a certain way, y'all. This is how I make my money. You know what I mean? I burn lights and stuff to do this. I got to be able to pay my bills. I can't do this for free. That's why I'm monetized on YouTube. So if you want me to read your comment and you want to be part of the platform, I don't mind, but support the platform, please.
To brutalize us and murder us because they have their orders to do so. And just as the soldiers in Vietnam have their orders to destroy the Vietnamese people. The police in our community couldn't possibly be there to protect our property because we own no property.
The Panther flair for the dramatic attracted the party's first members. A mix of college students, military veterans, and streetwise kids from West Oakland.
Look at how brave they were back then, man. We see the police right now, we run. You know what I'm saying? You're falling down over your pants because you ain't got no belt on. You're sagging your pants. Man, young college students, young people. This ain't no propaganda. This is history, fool. You know what I'm saying? Young people came together, y'all. Young people got tired and said, no matter what, by any means necessary. Now, these same people, you know what I'm saying? It's propaganda. No, just to support. Thank you, Bella. Thank you, Bella. Can we put Bella's name in the chat, ladies and gentlemen? We always say when people, you know what I'm saying, perform random acts of kindness that she sent a $10 contribution in Super Chat, y'all. Can we put Bella's name in the chat, please? You know what I'm saying? Empress Bella. Empress Belly. Empress. Thank you, Belly. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Come on, y'all, to show some appreciation, because she didn't have to do that, y'all. And that's what I call leading by example. So thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
At the time the Panthers were organized in early 66.
Y'all get the buzzard out of here, please. She can be out there, you know what I'm saying, some roadkill. Ain't somebody to hit a raccoon somewhere, a possum. You should be eating your buzzard. Jessica Buzzard, y'all get the buzzard up out of here. Get the buzzard up out of here. She ain't used to eat no cooked meal anyways. She swooped down the middle of the road and pick up her dinner. All right, let's go, y'all.
There was no legal prohibition against carrying open weapons. The laws in California prohibited the carrying of concealed weapons. But as long as you carried a weapon openly without any live ammunition in the chamber, it wasn't against the law. The Panthers used this as a two-pronged means of both demonstrating to people that they could arm themselves and also trying to show the black community that they did not have to be terrified of the police.
And so they went into the ghetto, Bobby Seale and Huey Newton, with guns. And they would stand within 10 feet of a place where the police officers would stop some member of the ghetto. And they would stand about 10 feet away and they would say to the brother or to the sister, give you your name and address, and say, am I under arrest? Don't resist. If you're under arrest, we will follow you and bail you out.
Think about that, man. Think about that right now. If we had that right now today, y'all. If we had that right now today, Philando Castile, Sandra Bland, it'd be so many people still alive if we had that type of organization right now today, y'all. They would pull up within 10 feet of a traffic stop. If the police stopped anybody in the hood and say, give them your name, give them your information, basically don't resist. If you get arrested, we're going to follow you to bail you out. Come on, man. 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 I love that. I love that. I love that, man. I love that. We need that right now today. Can you imagine how the black people felt like, yeah, we got support. But even to those police who thought the very worst you can do to these people was lock them up. You mean to tell me they're going to rally? They're going to unify? They're going to follow us down to the police station and they've got the means and the unity already to bail this guy out? Can you imagine what it made them feel like when they thought they were like, man, they thought they were the oppressors. Now the oppressors were being oppressed and pressed literally. They were being pressed literally. That's power, y'all. That took kahunas, man. Salute to the Black Panther Party, man. I've not known another black affiliated party, you know what I mean, to do not to do this. Not to do this, man. We could use this right now today. I don't know what Paul Bird's song was trying to prove, but that ain't the Black Panther Party, y'all. That's why he can't even use the name no more. You know what I'm saying? Paul Bird's song can't even use the name anymore. That was not true representation of the Black Panther Party. But this right here, this right here, you know what I'm saying? Man, this, bro, like, man, I love this, man. Oh, God, he's schooling him. I see you, God. I'm gonna let you school him in the chat right there. You know what I mean? I'm gonna let you school him. Thank you so much, Malou, for keeping everything out there, you know, for everyone to be able to make contributions and donations to the channel if they choose to. I appreciate what you do as well, sister.
Submit peacefully. This scared the hell out of the Oakland police.
I'm sure it did.
This was a new experience to be making a car stop and then have someone roll in behind you, and pretty soon the hunter is now the hunted, so to speak. I know of one guy personally that quit, went to the FBI. I would, myself personally, in that end of town, I was uncomfortable. But I developed a posture of I was aggressive. As soon as they rolled up, they became the focus of the stop rather than the person that I originally stopped.
Now tell me that's not retroactive to today. He said that he became more aggressive. This was a police. He said the more that they rolled up on them doing a traffic stop, the more they made them the subject of the traffic stop more than the person that they were already stopping. So the police turned their attention to the Black Panthers every time the Black Panthers rolled up and just exercised their rights. So this, instead of them de-escalating, they escalated even more. They're still doing this today. If you pull up and you pull out a camera right now today, get back, and now you're going to get hit with obstruction of, you know what I'm saying, investigation and all of this crap, man. It's the same thing right now today. Same playbook, y'all. Same playbook. You know what I'm saying? Man, get your stuff out of here then. I don't understand why y'all bring y'all butts in here. Y'all ain't got nothing better to do. Y'all quit all this low IQ, man. When have y'all ever exemplified a high IQ? Don't go where you're not wanted, for one. You don't see us all up in doggone Reddit and Truth Social and all this other stuff, man. Ain't nobody over here listening to Nick Fuentes and Benny Johnson and all them, man. We know better. That's like us going on X listening to what got doggone Elon Musk got to say about us. We know how they feel. So if you don't like it, don't bring your dump ass over here. It's your ancestors' blood in my hair. It's your ancestors' blood. That's what it is. It's your mama's blood. It's your mama's blood. Tell the Black Panther Party might be coming and knock on the door. Huh? We'll paint the whole city like this, homie. We'll paint the whole city like this. But it won't be our blood this time. Allegedly. Allegedly.
But eventually they left me alone.
The police actually got out and injected rounds into their shotguns, and we're standing there point blank, and at any point a shootout could happen.
Listen, don't question me about being racist when y'all bringing y'all dumbasses up here with it. That's what y'all, white people are so damn problematic. We all were in here gathering, handling our business, doing everything. Y'all white people got to come here all the time and be a damn problem with your racism. You're a problem to your own people, a problem to your own pets, a problem to the damn world, a problem to your, come on, man, a problem to your own damn women. Why y'all so damn problematic, man? Damn. Ain't y'all got any kind of damn decorum? Damn degenerates.
At that point, I very quickly realized how important Huey was not only to our organization, but to my very life, and that I had to trust and depend on him, as we used to do when we were in the gang fights. All of a sudden, I knew right then and there that Huey was in control of the situation. Huey immediately jacked around in the shotgun, stood the police off, laid down what the laws were about the guns, talked about it from our constitutional framework. The police backed up.
It worked so well that the Oakland police could not restrain themselves.
I'm really starting to think white people are just miserable, man. And I hate to eat, and notice I said white people, not white folks. You know what I'm saying? I'm really starting to think white people are just a miserable freaking party. Like, it's something wrong with their culture. There is something terribly wrong with these people, not the white folks. We rock with the good white folks, but them white people, it is something freaking wrong, man. It is something wrong with these people. They had to be made in a goddamn laboratory or something, man. It is something wrong. They cannot be cordial. They're always cracking homosexual jokes. They can't keep their hands off children, dogs, or their own women. They pass fascist laws. They always got the supremacy, this and lies, brandishing lies. What the fuck is wrong with y'all, man? Take that shit back the way y'all come from in the damn mountains, man. What is wrong with y'all? You need to be knocking on all white people doors doing mental health checks, man. Putting straitjackets on them damn fools, man. White people should not be allowed at the house after night, after daytime, bro. Because y'all some crazy psychotic people. You doing all this to your damn schools and everything around here. Doing all this to your damn supermarkets. Can't go to church. No nothing because y'all white crazy people, man. Tired of y'all motherfuckers, man. Real talk. Y'all make up hate y'all. Stupid too. Not the white folks, the white people. Y'all just do stupid, man. Grow the fuck up. Damn low IQ degenerates. Goddamn Neanderthals, knuckle dragon, man. Oh boy, man. Like I said, black people organize, man. Black people organize, man. Black people organize, man. Damn them clowns. They don't give a damn. We don't give a damn. Black people organize, man. Organize. Organize.
Running to get their congressman, their state representative, to pass the law in California to ban the carrying of weapons openly.
The Black Panther Party for Self-Defense calls upon the American people in general and the black people in particular to take careful note of the racist California legislature, which is now considering legislation aimed at keeping the black people disarmed and powerless. At the very same time, racist police agencies throughout the country are intensifying the terror, brutality, murder, and repression of black people.
This fool hollering back in chains, boys. Why don't you pull out of your mama's vagina, pervert?
I have these Black Panthers up here with guns on the second floor.
Whether the weapons are loaded or not, nobody seems to know.
May 3rd, 1967. as the California state legislature prepared to pass a gun control bill aimed specifically at disarming Panther patrols. The Panthers
Right,
first.
I'm not like, listen, it's not all white. It's not the whole white race, man. That's why I break them up. It's white people and white folks. I can rock with the white folks, but white people, the sun need to burn them up because they need to go poof like some damn vampires. White folks, I can rock with white folks. You know what I'm saying? White folks ain't gonna give you this. White folks should be tired of these damn white people. The same way black folks had to get tired of ignorant black people. But for some reason, they love this. So if y'all like it, I love it. I'm going to give it right back to you. Right back to you. Right back to you. I'm going to spare no punches. So when I give it to you, don't come in here like, chill, bro. Or why you being racist? Nah, don't turn the tables. Don't play victim now. Don't play victim now. You know what I'm saying? Nah, don't play that white card. Them white woman tears ain't going to help you. No, because when I get you, I'm going to get you. So keep on pushing. Because if you follow my channel long enough, you know I'll tell right into you. So bring it out of me. I'm an Incredible Hulk, yo. Bring it out of me. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Into the assembly chamber.
Wait a minute. Now, wait a minute. Right in the office. Wait a minute. Are you under arrest? Am I under arrest? Am I under arrest? Place him under arrest. Go ahead, brother. Am I under arrest? Am I? Take your hands off me if I'm not.
Y'all all in here and your kids in your bedroom, depressed, in their bedroom, depressed as hell. You know what I'm saying? Then they got into y'all opioid cabinets. You know what I'm saying? You gonna walk in and find your child dead, blue, and black in the morning. Then they got into your opioid cabinets. You know what I'm saying? You need to be calling them down hotlines. That's what you need to do. That's what you need to do. Your child can go to school Monday and report the very thing you just did to her before you came on this live, you dirty fool. Keep your hand off your daughter. You know what I'm saying? That's your child. That's a little girl. She ain't mature. You shouldn't be doing those type of things to him. Huh? Prince Andrew clone. You shouldn't be doing those type of things to him. Epstein clone. You shouldn't be doing those type of things to him. Trump clone.
Under arrest. Am I under arrest? I'm telling you to take your hands off me.
Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the gift.
Is constitutional rights. We did not go in there with the purpose of disrupting the assembly. We came there as citizens to observe these laws being passed.
You know what? No, I'm going to read that comment. Somebody just said sick people in the world. And normally I get super chats to read comments, but that's exactly the truth, man. It's some sick people in the world. It's some sick people, man. It's hard to feel sorry for these people, man, because this is their mindset since the beginning of time. Since the beginning of time. Understand they destroyed their own nations with the same mindsets. With the same mindset. It is something wrong with these people, man. They don't look at what they've done in the past and try to change and deflect and be like, okay, you know what? That was a different time. This is us now. Not one time have we saw that. These people always got to come in and be a distraction. Always got to come in with the homosexual stuff. Always got to come in with diseases. Always got to come in with just evil, diabolical ways, man. Ain't nothing about these people good, man. Nothing. Nothing. Not the skin they in, not the blood that circulates through them. Nothing is good about these people but a damn graveyard. That's it. Nothing. I'm over it. Nothing good about these damn white people. Not these ignorants. Everything good about white folks, but not these damn white people. There's everything good about white folks, but not these damn white people. I'm going to get it to you again. Everything is good about white folks, but not these damn white people. And damn them white people. Ignorant mother suckers.
To see what was going on. And so therefore, when we were told to get out.
Jealous of what?
We left.
I love my melanin. Jealous of what? Somebody sounds like somebody's jealous. No, it sounds like you jealous. I don't even know why you got your ass here.
Came back out on the Capitol grounds. We sit down.
Oh, look, we white people love our history. Y'all see it right here? Y'all see it? Get them, chat. See Johnson right here? We white people love our history. Get them, chat. Get them, chat. Roast them. Get them, chat. We love our history, too. Let's show them what we do, y'all. Get them. Get Johnson, y'all. Get him. Get him. Get Johnson, y'all.
And ate chicken, had lunch. We weren't even, there was no.
Bruh, why am I jealous of your skin, bro? My black don't crack. Your skin start wrinkling in your 20s. Why would I be jealous? I could walk in the sun all I want to. You can't. Why would I be jealous? I could run faster than you, jump higher than you, fight better than you, way more athletic than you. I could take your woman. My manhood is make your manhood look like hyenas. That's why your women love us more, the BBCs. What am I jealous of? Y'all try to mimic our culture, insinuate our culture. You know what I'm saying? What am I jealous of? Y'all still running around here mad because you can't say the N-word. What am I jealous of? What? Bro, there is nothing I would love about being white and being evil and then having to go live and be white and go do all this stuff to these churches and go do all this stuff to these children. And did you see any black people in the EpiPen files? That's all you white people. And you say you proud of y'all white people, right? You proud that y'all can't keep y'all hands off them children, right? Can we put 2977 in the chat, please? Can we put 2977 in the chat since they proud of their perverted culture, of their PDF file culture, y'all? Let's put 2977 in the chat for them. They say they proud of it, y'all. They say they proud of it. They say they proud of it. So let's rub it on in. 2977, y'all. 2977. Since they so proud of their culture. 2977. Huh? 2977. Yeah, Yvonne, you was the one I missed the other day that I couldn't make a moderator. I just got you now. I got you now. I got you now. I knew when I saw your name again. I remember. I just couldn't catch you that day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all put 2977 all in the chat since them vampires proud of it, y'all. He said they proud about they white. He proud about the fact that 29% of their population of men, you know what I'm saying, around here groping little kids that's underage and that get convicted at high S crime rates throughout the country. 77% of all convictions are white men and white people doing this to children and animals. But they proud of it though. They proud of it. They proud of it. Your white wife is out there performing for fellatio on your doggone horse, and you proud of it. You proud of it. The daddy in there taking the little daughter down through it, and you hear that baby screaming for help, and you know it's incest, and you know it's wrong, but y'all proud of it. Y'all proud of it. Y'all proud of it. I told you they sick. They weird. You know what I'm saying? They weird. I could start right now and read y'all so many stories on these people touching animals and their own people. You know what I'm saying? Boy, they'll think I was racist for real. And I say these stories every time I get them. I save them every time I get them. Y'all nasty. To sit here and say you proud of it, I know you proud of it. I know you proud. Ain't no per capita. Ain't no per capita, homie. Per dummy, per case, per child, per animal, per charge. Per your white culture. Ain't no per capita. No, you nasty bastards. You say you're proud of it, right? Y'all 2977. You know what? Put in the chat. Don't touch kids. Don't touch animals, white people. Put it out there. White people, keep your hands off them kids and animals. Put it out there in the chat since they proud of it. White people, don't touch your kids and animals. Yes, it is. All y'all like that. Yep. All y'all like that. Yep. At this point, I don't give a damn. Y'all gonna keep coming in here with it, exemplifying that. All y'all like that. All y'all like that. You group us together as one. We're going to group y'all together as one. 2977. 2977. 2977. 29% of your population of men get convicted at a 77% rate for all S crimes in the country. For children, women, and pets. Pets. And pets. You nasty perverts. And you know what? All white nations are like that too, because I've checked the stats in the UK and everywhere. And yeah, it's high everywhere like that. So this is what y'all do in y'all white nations. Y'all lead the way. Oh yes, I did check. Oh yes, I did check. Y'all lead the way with this. Y'all lead, and if y'all don't believe me, Google the stats of that in all the white countries. Google it. Watch what you get. But they proud of it though. They proud of it though. They proud of it. Nasty, infectious disease carrying bastards. Got me pissed off. Nah, I ain't sparing none of you. I ain't sparing none of your damn Q-tips. I'll spare the good white folks. I ain't sparing none of y'all white people. Damn you.
police, no surveillance, no anything there at that particular time.
Y'all sad, man.
So when we left,
sad,
and we went about a mile away or so, and we stopped at the filling station.
Bro, it's 2 a.m. in the morning, and we going through this with racist bigots, man. You know what I'm saying? Going through this racist bigots. Always going through this. Can't go to church. You know what they do to your churches. You can't send your kids to school. You know what they doing to your kids in the schools. You know what I'm saying? What the world is not safe because these people are so damn problematic, man. So damn problematic. So damn problematic. It just makes no sense. None. You shut up and just get the hell up out of here.
To get gas. When we stopped at the filling station to get gas, then that's where, out of nowhere, you had all these plainclothes and
white man teach me how to read. A white man and give me Jesus. Jesus can kiss my ass, and you white people too. How about that? Let me repeat that again. Yo, white Jesus can kiss my ass, and you white people who made up white Jesus can kiss my ass too. How about that? How about that? Let me be clear. Let me be clear. Let me be clear. Your white Jesus don't do nothing for me. I'm black, homie. What your white Jesus gonna do for me? Huh? The oppressed and the oppressor cannot share the same God. You ain't got this black man brainwashed, homie. You ain't got me brainwashed. I ain't indoctrinated by a long shot. I'm a black man you got to worry about. You know what I'm saying? I'm a revolutionary black man. You got to worry about me, homie. On back down, I stand up. I stand up. On back down. Because I know about you Q-tips. That's why I clean my ears with you bastards. You know what I'm saying? That's why I clean my ears with you bastards. Real talk. I know about your Q-tips. That's why I clean my ears with you bastards.
And swoop down on us. You don't know the Constitution, right?
Jesus ain't but a lie. Jesus ain't Lord. Jesus ain't but another made up lie. That's all your white Jesus is. Jesus ain't never did nothing for you and nobody else. You just want black people to believe that crap so that you can keep exercising white supremacy. Man, listen, a Q-tip can never be my God because ain't no God in a Q-tip. Let me give you that again. A Q-tip can never be my God because there is no God and no good in a Q-tip other than cleaning your ears with them. That's it.
Well aware of the Constitution. You have no right to take my gun away from me. You break the Constitution like.
Get a lip job, they extra thin. Get a lip job, they extra thin. That's what you do. Get them lice up out your hair. Do a lice check. Huh? Moisturize your scalp. Stop spreading parasites and diseases. Huh? Cook your meat well done. You'll live longer. Stay out the sun at high noon, homie.
Right. They put trumped up charges of conspiracy and felonies on everyone who went in to exercise a constitutional right and said they had no right to bear arms in a public place. The California Penal Code section 12020 through 12027 and also the Second Amendment of the Constitution guarantees the citizen a right to bear arms on public property.
It's y'all trying to throw every little racist thing out there you can. Right? Now we're going to say drugs. Y'all come to our communities. We y'all plugs. Y'all put the D-rugs in our community thinking we're going to sell it to us, but we sell it to y'all dumbass. Huh? Y'all dying at massive overdose rates. Not us. Not us. That's why you got your opioid hotlines and everything else. Huh? All your fatty problems going on. All your presidents are dope heads too, just like y'all dope heads. You know what I'm saying? We like Method Man in our community. Y'all just take the H-O-D off of his name. Y'all like the M-E-T-H. That's what y'all do. That's what y'all do. Y'all listen, man. That everything y'all saying is y'all. You're the face of EBT and SNAP and everything else, and you had a 400-year head start. Y'all are the biggest dope heads the world has ever known. You know what I'm saying? All y'all got the Hunter Biden gene. You know what I mean? Every single one of y'all got the Hunter Biden gene. All of y'all have, yeah, you want to keep going? Do you want to keep going? Do you want to keep going? Because I will cook you. You will be pork rind status around here. I will cook you. You will be pork rind status around here. You need to go where you want it. You need to go where you want it. That's where you need to go. Wherever Elon Musk and Nick Fuentes and the rest of your racist crew are speaking, that's where you need to be. Because in here, it ain't what you want, homie. It ain't what you want, homie. It ain't what you want, homie. You think you can come in here and say anything you want to say? Boy, boy, listen, man. No, we carry garlic and silver steaks around here, boy. You know what I'm saying? We sun gods. We let the sun in. We day walkers. We watch you go poof when the sun come up. We get you up out of here. We get you up out of here. Tired of y'all racists, man. Tired of y'all. You can report it all you want. I ain't said nothing wrong. I ain't said nothing wrong. Tired of y'all. Tired of y'all. Because don't think they can't see exactly what you're putting on the screen. And y'all are being reported as well. So don't think they can't see exactly what you're putting on the stream. You come in here and start it. Then you want to, I'm reporting the stream. You started it. So if you can't take it, you shouldn't dish it with your soft ass. You shouldn't dish it. Soft as wet toilet paper. Soft as wet toilet paper. Oh, you understand everything I'm saying because you're getting your Snow White ass up out of here. You understand everything I'm saying because you're getting your Charmin Snow White soft ass up out of here. Huh? Huh? In here talking all that mess and y'all around here getting spray tans and tans trying to emulate us. You're around here getting Botox in your lips trying to emulate us. Huh? Women going to get surgery trying to look like a black woman from behind. What the hell do you mean? What the hell do you mean? What the hell do you mean? How can you try to emulate the very people you hate? Huh? You're jealous of our black women. You're jealous about us. You're mad because you're going to wear your hair one way. It only grow one way. It get wet. You smell like an animal. What the hell am I jealous of? What the hell am I jealous of? Hell you mean?
The Panthers had fewer than 30 members when they went to Sacramento. This dramatic display attracted many more.
We've always said, we're not afraid to say it, that these racist Gestapo pigs have to stop brutalizing our community or we're going to take up guns, we're going to drive them out. And we feel we'd be justified in doing this.
The Panthers' boldness made for more confrontations.
And again, this ain't even for good white folks. That's for the racist white people. But I swear y'all white folks need to start checking them Neanderthals in y'all community, man. Y'all need to start checking them white people. White folks, you need to start checking your white people. Because we have to check them. Ain't no respect gonna be attached to the check. I'm telling you. No respect will be attached to the check. White folks, you better check your white people, man. White folks, check your white people, man. Now's your time. Check your white people, man. I'm telling you, we are not our freaking ancestors. Y'all white folks, good white folks, check your white people. We are not our freaking ancestors. We are not. It's a whole different time. A whole different time. I promise. I promise. Boy, I promise. I promise on my ancestors, boy, the turnout will not be in your favor. It will not be in your favor. It will not. It will not. We're not our ancestors. Don't start nothing, it won't be nothing. You better stand down, know your damn place. Stand down and know your damn place. We are gods to y'all. It's no y'all without us. That black woman has a mitochondrial gene that even gives birth to y'all freaking melanated, deficient, evil asses. What do you mean? You in here spreading the N-word across the screen. Don't you know you came from one? Huh? You came right down from a black woman's birth canal. What do you mean? What do you mean? You can't hate us too bad. You came from us. Without us, there's no you. What do you mean? What do you mean? Huh? What do you mean?
There was a fanatical strain in the Panthers that made them a dangerous organization, but they tended to keep it on the defensive rather than the offensive. And they didn't have targets to go out and shoot. They weren't like the Order or some of the white supremacist fanatical groups of today who have been tried and convicted of assassinating people. Panthers weren't that kind of a group, but they did shoot back.
They were continually hostile and charging the police with harassment, and I always felt that they brought it on themselves. If they'd gone and walked off and been quiet, I don't think.
You know what's sad? Every other culture cares about how a certain demographic of their community can make them look, right? Black people care when ignorant black people go out there and do something wrong, and then we hear white people blaming a whole culture, and we like, no, that's just they dumbass, right? And then the Spanish community is like that too. But do y'all notice the white community, even the good stick with the ignorance, y'all? You know what I'm saying? They don't even straighten it. They don't even care about, the white folks don't care about the white people making them look bad, y'all. They just sit back quiet like, they sit back all stupid. What the hell? Speak up. You scared of them white people? You white your damn self. Speak up. You want the whole world looking at you the way we look at them. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Oh, look, now I'm racist. I ain't racist by a long shot. I'm observant, homie. I'm observant. I have a racial awareness. You know what I'm saying? You sound whatever. Like I told you, I'm an incredible hocus. I told you. I warned you at the beginning of the live not to do it. I told you. Y'all came in starting it. All my moderators been doing their job, kicking y'all out of here. I told you. I don't care. You can call me what you want to call me. Your words don't make me no money. My words make me some money. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Thank you. Y'all put Deborah TC in the chat, please. You know what I'm saying? Sister sent us a $2 super chat. Well, I'm going to stand up to your racists around here. I'm going to stand up to your racists. Look, now y'all want to play victim. You come in here and started. Now you want to play victim when I give it back to you. When your energy is reciprocated. You know you ain't got no roast game. All y'all cook is casseroles. You can't roast nothing. We roast all day long. Boy, I will cook you with facts. I will cook you with facts, boy. I will cook you with facts. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. You better go in there and talk to your son and try to get that manifesto out of his hands. Because when he go to school on Monday, you gonna get a phone call and you gonna be on CNN. And then it's probably your weapons case that he got into, so you might get arrested too after that boy go do what he do. You know what I'm saying? We know about Parkland. We know about Uvalde, Texas. We know about Columbine. Who you playing with? Who you playing with? We know what y'all do. We know what y'all do. We know about the diseases. We know about the famine. We know about the lies. We know how you change history. We know about your body odor. We know what the Moors did for you. We know y'all only wash y'all ass every 4 days. What is you talking about? What is you talking about? We don't need sunscreen. You do. We know about your white supremacy. We know about your fake ass religion. We know about your fake ass Bible. We know everything about y'all, man. We know about your perverted popes and Vaticans and cardinals and all of that. All of that. Who is you talking to, man? Who is you talking to? Y'all ain't got a case. I'm not raw with this. You ain't got a case. Who is you talking to?
There would have been so much police hostility as there was. But it was a two-way street. And after a while, they became almost open game for the police.
On the night of October 27th, 1967.
I ain't miserable. Your wife miserable. Her ass flat. I say I ain't miserable. Your wife miserable. Her booty flat.
Oakland patrolman John Fry radioed headquarters that he was stopping a Panther car. Exactly what happened in the next few minutes remains unclear.
Black people run them lights up. Let's show them what we do. Black folks run them lights up. Let's show them what we do. Black folks run the lights up. Let's show them what we do. Let's show them how we stick together. They can't rally like us. They can't rally like us. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, your wife jealous. Your wife jealous. Your wife jealous. She got flatjacks for a booty, bro. Your wife jealous. Your wife jealous. From behind, you know what your wife look like? From behind, you know what your wife look like? That would be a perfect example. Flat and white. Flat and white. There go your wife's backside right there. There go your wife's backside right there. Oh, you mad. You big mad now, huh? You big mad now, huh? That don't get no protection from the sun, homie. But this do. Huh? You lazy. You can't build nothing. Thank you for the $5 super chat, Deborah. Thank you, Deborah. Y'all put Deborah's name in here. I'm still cooking. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to claim everybody lazy. Y'all lazy. You ain't never did nothing but sit on horseback with rifles and give orders because you weren't born with protection from the sun. You can't pick your own crops, but yet you want to be a farmer, though, huh? You want to be a farmer, but you can't pick your own crops, though, huh? Huh? Yeah, all your crops started dying when ICE came in here, just taking away all the illegal immigrants that you was paying and undercutting the American people with, though, huh? Yeah. Oh, now you're falling and you're faltering. You want everybody to feel sorry for you, though, huh? You want everybody to feel sorry for you, huh? Damn you, damn Charlie Kirk, damn your whole entire damn race. How about that, people? How about that? Your lineage of damn evil. How about that? Your lineage of incest. How about that? How about that? Huh? How about that? You ain't nothing without a G-U-N. Newsflash, everybody got those now. Newsflash, everybody got those now.
12 shots were fired, killing Officer Fry and wounding a second officer. Huey Newton, also wounded, was arrested and charged with first-degree murder.
The Huey Newton case had everything in it from a lawyer's dream. It had racism, jury selection.
Ain't no yikes, please don't let people get you this upset. You should have shut your damn mouth when I told you to. But y'all come in here trolling, not realize that I can troll you right back. But I troll you with facts. I troll you with facts. I troll you with facts each and every time. It's 200 people in here. 200. Ain't nobody upset. We just truth seekers and we truth speakers. So don't get mad when I tell you your wife got a flat ass. Don't get mad. Don't get mad when I tell you that she want to emulate a black woman. Y'all white women around here wearing braids and lashes and everything else like they black. Huh? And white men around here want to dress like black men. Mouth full of gold like black men, sagging their pants, want to hang around the hood and even date black women. You're scared to be you. You ain't never been comfortable being you. That's why you mess with everybody else. That's why you had to leave your country. You don't want to be you. You scared to be you. It ain't nothing you love about being you because you love black people. You love the trendsetters. You love the trailblazers. You love the culture. You love who we are. You love how that sweat look on our melanin skin when it's glistening. You love everything about it. You love everything about it. You couldn't keep your hands off a black woman then. Truthfully, you couldn't keep your hands off a black man then neither. Where you think homosexuality came from? What you think buck breaking was? Huh? Do you want me to keep cooking? Do you want me to keep cooking? Do you want me to keep cooking? Your presidents was pedophiles too. Well, pedos, PDFs. You want me to keep cooking? Do you want me to keep cooking? Do you want me to keep cooking? From George Washington on up, do you want me to keep cooking? Huh? 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 Because we know what Thomas Jefferson did. 12 of y'all own slaves. 12 presidents own slaves. What do you think them 12 presidents did? 12 presidents own slaves. What do you think the 12 presidents did? And y'all have been destroying your own people and your own race for the longest. Who took out them 3 presidents in history? Don't worry, us blacks will wait. Who took them out? Who took out Charlie Kirk? Who tried to take out Donald Trump, but y'all love him so much? Who do all this to these schools? Who does all this to these churches? Who does all this to the supermarkets? Huh? Again, don't worry, us blacks will wait. Huh? When it comes to illegally and indecently touching children and having pictures of children in your phone and doing indecent things to animals and beating on your women, who lead the way? Don't worry, us black people will wait. Huh? When it comes to forgery, counterfeit money, DUIs, domestic violence, who lead the way? Don't worry, us black people will wait. Oh, I'm spitting facts to you. I'm spitting facts to you. Arsonists, don't worry, us black people will wait. You guys lead the way in all of that. Everything I just named. Boy, I was filet mignon yolks up in here, boy. I was straight calamari yolks up in here, boy. I was pork rind yolks up in here, boy. You know who you talking to? Better get your thin lip ass out of here, boy. I don't even know how you talking. Your lips too thin. Your lips too thin.
It had a whodunit problem.
Y'all got the right one.
Never had a gun.
Y'all got the right one, boy.
He had a book by Judge Fricky.
Matter of fact, watch this. I got a special little thing for y'all. Huh? I've been waiting to do this. I've been waiting to do this. Watch this. I got something special for y'all. Thank you, racists, for showing up. Thank you, racists. Thank you, racists, for showing up. I got something special for each and every one of you Caucasus Mountain Zoids. I got something for all of you Caucasus Mountain Zoids. Just wait right there, because the Caucasus Mountains is a calling. Wait right there, because the Caucasus Mountains is a calling. That's why y'all like mountain climbing so much, because you're used to climbing up in them caves to get in them little holes and stuff. Y'all got in them rocks up there in the Caucasus Mountains. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what it is. That way y'all people love mountain climbing. You want to label somebody racist. Y'all started, they want to label somebody racist. Oh, you're racist. You didn't deem yourself racist. You came in here saying everything you were saying. But don't worry, I got something for you, though. I got something for you.
My conscience won't let me go shoot my brother or some darker people or some poor, hungry people in the mud for big, powerful America and shoot them for what? They never called me nigger. They never lynched me. They never put no dogs over me. They never robbed me of my nationality, raped and killed my mother and father. What I'm going to shoot them for what? How am I going to shoot them? Them little poor little black people, little babies and children and women. How can I shoot them poor people? Just take me to jail.
Ali more than held his own against students who had a far better formal education than he.
I'm saying you talking about me about some draft, and all of you white boys are breaking your neck to get to Switzerland and Canada and London. I'm not going to help nobody get something my Negroes don't have. I'm going to die now, right here fighting you. You my enemy. My name is a white people, not Vietnamese or Chinese or Japanese. You my opposer when I want freedom. You my opposer when I want justice. You my opposer when I want equality. You won't even stand up for me in America for my religious beliefs, and you want me to go somewhere and fight, but you won't even stand up for me here at home.
Yeah. Y'all hear that again? Y'all hear that one more time? They hear one more time, y'all. Wasn't that empowering? One more time, y'all. One more again. Wasn't that just so empowering? I guess Muhammad Ali was racist too.
I will say here boldly now on television.
One more time.
I will not go 10,000 miles from here to help murder and kill another poor people simply to continue the domination of white slave masters.
Times when a man refuses because of religious beliefs to go into the service and wear a uniform, the government will assign them to work possibly in a hospital, a federal hospital or something like this as a civilian. Would you agree to this?
No, sir. I don't know, sir. I won't participate. No, sir. No. I'm a minister, preacher from the stand of rostrum. I'm not a marcher. Mm-hmm. But I will say here that I have in my press release that I've said it once and I will say it again.
Say it again.
The real enemies of my people are right here.
Yeah.
Not in Vietnam.
Yeah.
And we who follow the most honorable Elijah Muhammad take no part.
He didn't say Jesus. He didn't say white Jesus. Let's go, Muhammad. Let's go. He didn't say white Jesus. What he said, let's go.
In wars, as the Holy Quran teaches us, we take parts in no wars on the side of infidels or Christians or non-believers in Islam. No wars unless it's declared by Almighty God, Allah Himself, or His messenger. So the thing is, what type punishment or what type persecution would I receive here in America for my religion? That's the whole point.
Well, Chaplain, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad advised you to go into the service.
He don't advise us. He don't advise us nothing of what to do. This is a test that all Muslims go through. As the Holy Quran teaches us, who is he to say that he believes and not be tried? We all must be tested and tried by Allah to see if we are sincere in faith, even if it means face machine gun fire. So I'm ready to die.
Wait a minute. I ain't get to my favorite part just then. Wait, I ain't get to my favorite part. I ain't get to my favorite part, y'all. Hold on. I got to find the most empowering piece of this again. Because, whew, man, I got chills when I heard that, man. I went to looking around for Muhammad Ali. Where's Muhammad?
My conscience won't let me go.
Where's Muhammad, boy? Here we go.
My conscience won't let me go shoot my brother or some darker people or some poor, hungry people in the mud for big, powerful America and shoot them for what? They never called me nigger. They never lynched me. They never put no dogs on me. They never robbed me of my nationality, raped and killed my mother and father. Well, I'm going to shoot them for what? How am I going to shoot them? Them little poor little black people, little babies and children and women. How can I shoot them poor people? Just take me to jail.
Ali more than held his own against students who had a far better formal education than he.
I'm saying you talking about me about some draft, and all of you white boys are breaking your neck to get to Switzerland and Canada and London. I'm not going to help nobody get something my Negroes don't have. If I'm going to die, I'll die now, right here fighting you. If I'm going to die, you my enemy. My enemy is the white people, not Vietnams or Chinese or Japanese. You my opposer when I want freedom. You my opposer when I want justice. You my opposer when I want equality. You won't even stand up for me in America for my religious beliefs, and you want me to go somewhere and fight, but you won't even stand up for me here at home.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, they hate the truth. They hate the truth, huh? They hate the truth. Where y'all at now? Where y'all at now? Huh? Where y'all at? Where y'all at now? Huh? Look at them, racist. No Islam in America. First Amendment says you have the right to practice religion, the freedom of religion. It doesn't name what a specific religion, clown. Don't try to push your white supremacy Christianity. You know what I'm saying? Damn your white Jesus. F your white Jesus. F your white Jesus with your same sick perverted penis you used on your daughter. That's just the same one you could use on your white Jesus, homie. That's the same one you could use on your white Jesus. That's the same one you could use on your white Jesus. Huh? That's the same one. What you talking about? You could be anything over here in America. It's a free country, remember? That's why you racist, because it's a free country. Huh? That's why your president ain't locked up, because it's a free country. He should be locked up. Prince Andrew's locked up. You know what I'm saying? Trump should be locked up. He all in them files. But that's why he ain't locked up, because it's a free country, and y'all run it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all run it. Y'all run it. And that's why your birth rate's decreasing. That's why the earth is cleansing itself naturally. Naturally. We tired of y'all lies. You even lied about going to the damn moon. You ain't go to the moon. You staged that too. You staged that too. You ain't never been in no moon either. I say you staged that too. Yeah, all you do is lie. All you do is change history. That's all you do. Huh? That's all you do. Man, get your coon conservative grifting butt up out of here, man. The hell, you probably got a white woman. Get yours up out of here, man. Trying to hear apologize, all black people don't like it. Get your coon, boy. Raccoons need to be in trees, son. Raccoons, will the raccoons please return to the trees? Will all the raccoons return to the trees? It is hunting season. Will all the raccoons please return to the trees before we let the pit bulls and the bloodhounds and all of that go? Because it is hunting season too. It is hunting season. Can all the raccoons please return to the trees? We are about to let the dogs out. You know what I'm saying? We are about to let the dogs out. Can even the conservative raccoon grifters please return to the trees? You know what I'm saying? Steven on Django's, please stay in the house, man. Please stay in the house, man. Because if you come outside, house, man, out here in the field, house, man, out here in the streets, house, man, oh, it's going down. You better stand there where you safe. You better stand there where you safe. That's why they put your soft ass in the house to begin with. They knew you ain't have that type of black in you, brother. And you just came in here and conveyed it. You ain't got that type of black in you, brother. We don't need you. You ain't want it. You ain't got no black card. You ain't got no black card. And the truth is, you trying to grift for another community ain't gonna give you no white card either. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna be lost in the middle, homie. You're gonna be lost in the sauce. You know what I'm saying? Lost in the damn sauce. You forgot who you was, huh? You forgot who you was. You forgot who you was. They only backing you because you talking against black people, dummy. They don't really like you. You a clown. You must be that low IQ they talking about. They only backing you as a black man because you are talking noise to a black man on their behalf. You are saying what them cowards can't say. That's the only reason. But they don't like you either. They don't like you either. They're using you. You're a natural modern day Martin Luther King Jr. to them, sir. You're a natural modern day Martin Luther King Jr. raccoon to them, sir. That's what you are. That's what you are. We channel Nat Turner energy around here. Huh? That's the energy we channel around here. We got that Nat Turner energy around here. We got that Frederick Douglass energy around here. We got that Malcolm X energy around here. We got that Stokely Carmichael energy around here. What the hell you talking about, boy?
Law book in his hand when he got out of the car and went out towards the police officers. He didn't have a gun.
The prosecution claimed Newton did have a gun, but it jammed. They alleged that Newton then disarmed Fry and shot the officer with his own weapon. No gun was ever found.
When Huey Newton was shot...
Look how mad they give you, take your voice away. You know what I'm saying? Look how mad they get. Oh, no, I'm not preaching division. I'm preaching unity. Because it's time for us to unify against y'all racist butts. I'm not preaching division. I'm preaching unity. I'm preaching unity. I'm asking even good white folks to unify against y'all as I'm preaching unity. Ain't no division here. It's truths. Because I'm asking the good white folks to separate from y'all ignorant white asses too. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, make sure the message gets conveyed accurately. That's what you do. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do. Now, we got that F around and found out energy over here. You know what I'm saying? That same thing that's got that Metcalf boy in the ground. What's that Metcalf boy name? You know what I'm saying? What was the boy name? What's the Metcalf boy? You know what I'm saying? The Metcalf boy. Carmelo Anthony, Frisco, Texas. The Metcalf boy. That's the same thing got his young ass in the ground. That's the same thing got his young ass in the ground. Now, you want to F around and find out. You know what I'm saying? Keep on now. We got that Carmelo Anthony energy around here, boy. We got that Carmelo Anthony energy around here, boy. Huh? We got that we gonna avenge Emmett Till type energy around here, boy. Huh? Yeah. We got that protect Black Wall Street the second time around type energy around here, boy. That's what we got. That's what we got. Keep on. Keep on.
In October of 1967, and his case was going to trial, we took his trial.
Look, he said that 13% should be less than 3%. 2977 shouldn't even exist, but it does. Uh-oh, I got to get him, y'all. I got to get them, y'all. Let's really embarrass them. How many of y'all in here? 184 of them? Y'all know what we got to do right now. Y'all know what we got to do right now. Y'all know what we got to do right now. We got to cook some pork rinds. Y'all know what we got to do right now. We about to cook some pig's feet. You know what I'm saying? Some pig ears, some pork rinds. You know what I'm saying? Them pigtails. Oh, we about to get it with the 2977, y'all. We got to cook it, y'all. We got to cook it. We got to cook it. Oh, y'all know what we got to do, man. Y'all know what we got to do right now. Watch how they disappear. Watch how they disappear. Watch this. Watch how they disappear. Y'all watch this now. Watch this now. Watch how they disappear. Watch how they disappear. Watch this. Watch this. Oh, I got the wrong one. We got to get him, y'all. Got to get him. Got to get him. I'm still putting the darn wrong thing. Got to get him. There we go. There we go. Oh, there we go. There we go. I found it, y'all. I found it, y'all. Oh,
Build a website you love
gotta make them mad, y'all.
with Wix. For your words, create your...
Maybe like Black people are capable of, or the natural...
It's time to make them mad, y'all.
So as Black people as a whole, I feel like it's only right that we all come together and coin a new term, Black obsession. Throughout all of history, it seems that racists have a very strange obsession.
They got that
with
Black
people.
obsession,
now, in
y'all.
Every other day, there is
Black
a new example of this.
obsession.
Recently, a white man went to a all-Black barbershop to discuss his Black fatigue. I did a video on my second channel already breaking down all of the false statistics and fallacies, but I will say this. He walked out of that barbershop alive. He did not get kirked. And it's just so strange because these white conservatives walk around like white people shit do not stink. And I'll say this all the time. There is nothing wrong with bringing up the problems in the Black community, but also sweep under your own porch first. White America has greater problems than Black fatigue. White men only make up about 29% of the population, but guess what? They account for 75% of incest perpetrators, 65% of prostitution johns, 65% of pedos, 60% of kidnappers, 60% of grapists, 77% of child you-know-what arrests, and are half of the mass shooters. So my My thing is, you can talk about black problems, but address your own people's problems first. That's my thing. And like I say all the time, this is exactly what Charlie Kirk did.
So black people make up 13% of the American population. Why do they commit 55% of all the murder? 13% of the population, and they commit 58% of all the murder. Number one cause of black death in Chicago.
Are you serious?
Other blacks killing blacks.
Are y'all other blacks?
Yes.
I'm going to break this stat down every chance I get for y'all. So they're basing their information off the 2019 FBI crime data stats. And yes, black people did make up 15% of the arrests. Arrests, y'all, not convictions. And do you know which group in America is the most exonerated? Black people at 50%. That is crazy. And you notice how every time in these clips, the stat changed, bro. Like, this is the thing about the Charlie Kirks and the dude that went to the barbershop. The people that they're debating do not really know statistics. He went to a black barbershop of older black men who probably never even looked up a crime statistic. And that's why I try to push y'all to go do your own research, know these statistics, in case you ever run into one of these dudes. And then to be honest, you really don't even gotta know stats. All you have to do is a simple Google search and it will debunk those theories. And that's why the barbershop video made me so mad, because those black men, they could have easily broke down all of that stuff. But the thing about it, these racist people know exactly who to argue with, man. I'm telling you. And I just find it so funny how a lot of these racist people love to tell black people to take accountability. But white people are the biggest hypocrites. They seem to never take accountability. It's the same reason every other day we're seeing a new white Christian claim that slavery wasn't bad.
The institution of slavery is not inherently evil. Okay, I'll take it a step further. It is not inherently evil to own another human being.
If you go back in time and get rid of slavery from the entire world, you have it's impossible to say what the world looks like right now. Actually, what we can say is that all of us today would be in a worse spot if slavery never existed at all across the entire globe. Because a change that significant would likely shift the course of events in a way that would mean none of us would even exist. It would be a world full of other people who are not us.
Now, like I said in the intro, there are many examples of just how racists are obsessed with black people. I want to show you another one. Now, Angel Reese recently made history by becoming the first athlete to be a fashion runway model. And this is why a lot of racists hate Angel Reese. Aside from basketball, she has pull in many other genres. As you can see in this clip right here, this is on Facebook. She was killing it, man. She looks amazing. Check out this comment right here, though. Jody Moat said, they look scared of a giant sloth. 141 likes. Just some haters, man. But let's go to her page, though. Tater salad arms. My goodness. Literally, she resembles a sloth more than Angel Reese, bro. You can't make this up. That is why I want to get on the topic, bro, of race.
And these are the same people on the other end of this camera right now. Same people on the other end of this camera right now. Huh? Colonizers, come out wherever you are. Don't get quiet now. Don't get quiet now, Mr. Racist. Don't get quiet now. Come on out, Mr. Racist. Huh? Huh? Hi. We're the tribe. You want to play? Come out and meet the blacks. Come on. Why y'all quiet now? It was all fun and games a few minutes ago. Why y'all quiet now? Why? I told them to cook over here, man. Is that chitlins I smell? It's definitely pork cooking. Where y'all at now? Where y'all at now? Where y'all at now? Where y'all at now? What y'all got to say now? Damn, y'all got quiet as hell. And I'm not even done with you now. Now I'm going to go ahead and cook you. I'm finna flame broil you now. Oh, yeah. No, I'm really finna go in. I'm finna go in on you for real now. So y'all done messed up. I don't know why y'all got to come in here and poke the bear. I don't know why you got to poke the bear. You wake that bear up from his sleep, boy, you going to face some consequences. I don't know why you had to come in here and poke the bear. I don't know why you had to do that. I don't know why you did it. But since you did it... All right, thank you. Thank you, Les. Can we put Les in a comment for this $10 super chat? Oh, we cooking, y'all. This is what I do. Oh, no, don't tell me to shut up. I'm racist. No, you should have told your racist to shut up when they came in here being racist. That's what you should have told them. You know what I'm saying? See, that's your problem. Y'all culture ain't got no accountability. Y'all ain't never got no accountability. Look, now you want to point the finger when y'all started it. Oh, No, it ain't over yet. You shouldn't have, see, you shouldn't come, you shouldn't have bring your nose ass over here when you ain't want it. I told you, you should have been on Truth Social or somewhere around on, you see, you shouldn't have been here. Your feelings want to be hurt. Your feelings want to be hurt. Stay out of black folks' business. Y'all gonna learn. Y'all gonna learn one way or the other. Stay the hell out of black folks' business. I done told you. Don't even concern y'all. Y'all all over here in our business. That's why you getting your little feelings hurt. Now you're gonna go cry to your little white zaddy. Zaddy, look what the black people said about us. Is it true? Just make sure you tell them it's true. Just make sure you tell them it's true. They also said that we lead the way in doing things sexually to people. Is that true? Make sure you tell your children it's true. Make sure you tell your children gonna know it's true because you already doing it to your children. You even got to tell your children it's true. They already know it. You're doing it to them. Your children could bear witness to everything we saying. What am I talking about? Your children could bear witness to everything we saying about you because you started doing it to your children. And then you apply for jobs as teachers and sheriffs and policemen and judges and all kind of people, CPS agents and stuff, so that y'all could do it to other people's children. Yeah. We know about you, man. We know about you. Oh, we know about you. Boy, do we know. We know. But I ain't done with y'all, though. I ain't done with y'all. We are not done with y'all. Better believe it. We ain't done with y'all, man. We are not done. We ain't done with them. We ain't done with them.
This is Zoho Payroll, your all-in-one payroll software to run payroll.
Nah, if I like my food, medium rare, I'd have been done cooking y'all a long time ago. But us black folks, we like our food well done. So I'm finna cook y'all till you're well done. You know what I'm saying? Didn't the Moors teach y'all how to cook? Here's your second chance right here to learn again. Because we gonna teach y'all how to cook once again. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I'm telling the truth and shaming the devil right now. The devils is all in the comment box. Them all your devils right there. Huh? And black people, y'all know we the truth. You know what I'm saying? And good white folks is the truth too. Good white folks and black folks, we the truth. But boy, y'all evil people, boy, y'all
in the arms.
Hold on.
The suspect was charged.
Wait a minute.
We are gardeners.
We are farmers.
I'm gonna kick y'all away.
Welcome back to the culture. The hottest broadcast in the game. Go to my playlist section. We have already released over 60 episodes, and we have an entire playlist dedicated to this series.
Do y'all realize every time I come on here with something I want to talk about for Black history, I always get sidetracked because these guys come in here and do this? Nah, I can't even finish my Black Panther stuff because now I got to act in the capacity of the Black Panthers and rid ourselves of unwanted white extreme violence, y'all. Unwanted white extreme violence, y'all. Watch this.
In this series, we shine a light on who's really committing some of the most heinous crimes here in the United States and around the world. This project was inspired by years of me listening to certain conservative voices in the media focus on so-called crime in the Black community as if crime was unique to us. So that pushed me to dig deeper into the true crime data, the headlines and the statistics to see where the true criminality is actually coming from. Now, everything I'm discussing is based on publicly reported cases and verified information. This content is for educational and commentary purposes only. Now, before we get started with today's episode of The Culture, I saw, somebody had posted on social media today, and it reminded me the reason why I started this broadcast, the reason why I started this series. So they were having a conversation about, crime in the country, crime in the community. And this individual, I'm assuming he's part of the culture, right? He said this: crazy people are a statistical reality of every race. That does not negate the racial realities and the cultural violence that is systemic, that is largely not in white populations, right? So as you can see, the reason why we had to start this broadcast is because I don't know if it's just ignorance or if it's just cognitive dissonance or if it's just they really believe the propaganda they sell around the world, but they really believe that when it comes to heinous acts
when it comes to engaging in crime. They really believe that they're not the ones dominating this field of activity, right? They really believe that, like in their heart of hearts, they believe that they're the good guys and everybody else is the bad guy, right? And of course, as I looked around at society, I couldn't really blame them for the fact that they felt this way, because when you look at the educational system, the curriculum that we are taught in the schools, when you look at the media, the news coverage, and how crime is covered and reported, and even if they do commit a heinous crime, they make sure to break it down into different groups and subgroups. Like, I remember a story I heard yesterday in Canada. There was a mass shooting at a school. And apparently the person was a cross-dressing white man. It was a white man that's a cross-dresser. And I seen Elon Musk go on social media and talk about, oh, it's not white men, it's transgenders. They love doing that. So even when it is time to be held accountable, they make sure to deflect it onto somebody else within the community. It's not white men, it's the radical left. It's not white men, it's the liberals. It's not white men, it's the elites, right? It's not white men, it's the billionaires. It's not white men, it's the transgenders, right? So they make sure that accountability never is going to be held. They are allergic to accountability. They refuse to be held accountable for anything they do. They're going to make sure to deflect it onto somebody else. So
I don't know if they're more allergic to accountability or the goddamn UV rays from the sun. I don't know, man. What y'all think?
Really blame them for believing that everybody else is the bad guy and I'm the good guy, right? Everybody else is committing heinous crimes and I'm just the savior to humanity, right? So I can't really blame them for their cognitive dissonance and their ignorance. When you live in a society that refuses to put you under a microscope, that refuses to hold you accountable, that refuses to actually put you on a summer jam screen and put you on blast, right? So I can't really blame them for feeling the way they feel, but thankfully we have the culture to shine a light on all the criminal activity, all the heinous barbaric activity taking place in the community that nobody wants to talk about. But anyways, before we jump into today's episode of The Culture, before we, get started and talk about the criminality, the calamity taking place in the community, as always, I'm gonna play a few clips. And then, of course, we'll get into today's episode, man. Run the clips. I'll be right back.
Jeffrey Epstein did not invent a dark new crime. He stepped into a very old role. Enslaved black girls, little black girls, were openly sold as what traders called fancy girls. That was not some backroom slang.
See, 2977,
it was
see?
A market category.
See?
A regular enslaved woman in her prime, valued for labor, might sell for $1,200 to $1,600 by the 1850s.
Look at that. Look at the white people.
A fancy girl could sell for 2, 3, even 4 times.
Not the white folks. Look at the white people.
Some documented sales reached $6,000 or $7,000. That was the price of a house in those days.
See, white folks don't do that.
Made it possible.
See, this is good white folks on the screen talking to these vampires themselves. See, we always asking good white folks to speak up and separate themselves from evil white people. See, this is good white folk on the screen right here, man. You know what I'm saying? We rock with her. We love her. This sister invited to the cookout. You know what I'm saying? Because she can tell the truth. She's accountable. And we know we don't see that too much in their lineage of evil, in their culture, y'all. We don't see that too much. So this is an example of good white folks. We love her, y'all. We rally around good folks. But them people, though, the same people she's addressing, the same people that came in here disturbing, you know what I'm saying, what we had going on with education and learning about the Black Panther Party, them same people, y'all, that want to be a distraction, them are the same people that she is talking about right now. You know what I'm saying? And she's telling them the same truth. Why ain't they calling her racist? They probably going to call her a sellout or an N-word lover, though, huh? They going to have something to say about her. They going to have something to say about her. What they going to call her, N-word lover? Is that what it is? That's probably what they're going to call her, huh? They're going to call her the N-word lover, huh? They're going to have something to say about it because she's telling the truth about them.
Enslaved girls could not refuse. White men faced no consequences. Courts in...
Didn't I tell y'all they women are the main ones that can tell us about them because they do it to they women and children? Didn't I tell y'all that's why they women love our culture, love our men? Huh? Didn't I tell y'all that's why they love the BBC, y'all? The big black, y'all know. Didn't I tell y'all they women would be the ones to tell you? Look on your screen. Didn't she just say white man? That is a white woman speaking. You know what I'm saying? Come on, y'all. Y'all would ether y'all around here, man. Y'all get ethered every time y'all come in here. I don't know why you still coming.
Banks financed the purchases. The entire system treated sexual exploitation as a luxury good for wealthy men. That's how Epstein made his money too. After slavery ended, officially, the paperwork changed. The pattern did not. Ownership became arrangements. Coercion became opportunity. Silence became discretion. Fast forward to the late 20th century. Jeffrey Epstein did not create a network of powerful abusers. He just built additional infrastructure. He sourced vulnerable girls. He moved them. He insulated the men who wanted access to them. He functioned like a broker on an old market that never fully disappeared.
The very first white guy that I ever dated ended up being a pedophile. At the time I was at FSU, and there was this white guy. He was an artsy white guy. Tattoos, long hair, a little rebellious, very hot. And anyway, him and I went on several dates. We liked each other a lot. I actually met his mother. He liked to cook. He had a dog. Things were really great until he disappeared. Poof, ghosted me. I was distraught. I'm like, what the hell is going on? So one of my good friends, who is a bit more street savvy than me, was like, girl, maybe he's locked up. I'm like, locked up? Not my white boo. What you talking about? Not my white boo. What you talking about? Looked him up, and he was just booked the 2 days before for, you guessed it, being with a minor.
2977. That's what they love, y'all. That's what they love. I keep telling y'all, these are the same people trying to drop the legal age of consent. You know what I'm saying? Down to 14 years old. You know what I mean? Down to 14 years of age. I don't know why they come in here. Man, listen. I don't know why y'all come in here getting that attention on yourselves. I don't know why y'all come. What happened to them 200-300 people that was in here, y'all? Huh? They look like Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eve now. You know what I'm saying? It's getting a little bare in here, y'all. It's getting a little bare, y'all. Where did they go? Where did they go? Where did they go? It ain't fun to y'all no more? It ain't fun to you no more? Please come back and play. We got plenty more for you. We got plenty more for you. So I'm guessing we can get back to what we do now that we were doing with our Black Panthers. Are y'all done now? Is it over? Is happy hour over? Huh? Is happy hour over? Okay, thank you. We're going to get back to our regularly scheduled program. That's what I thought. Why they keep doing this? We cook them every time. Every time they come in here, they get filet mignon. I don't know why they keep coming. Go to your local library and get you a joke book. Get back to our regularly scheduled program now.
As a vehicle to continue and expand and promote the ideas of self-defense.
No more brothers in jail. The pigs are gonna catch hell. No more brothers in jail.
We wanted to get people to come out and support him at his trial. We got a flatbed truck and we drive around the neighborhoods and say, you know, come see about Huey. Some people get caught. He's going to the gas chamber. But they could not conceive that any black man could go to trial in a white court for killing a white policeman and come out alive. By the time the case actually went to trial in June of 1968, there was about 5,000 people outside the courthouse demanding free Huey.
Newton didn't go to the gas chamber, but he was convicted of manslaughter. Outside the courthouse, the Panthers played to their newest ally, the television cameras.
They liked the black leather jacket, the black beret. They liked the posters. They liked the...
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I like that, y'all. I like that, y'all. I can't even lie to you, man. I love that, man. I love that, man. I got to run this back, y'all. I'm man, this is man, that is such a beautiful sight right there, man. That was beautiful, man. That was beautiful. Wow, that was, hold on, let me find it. That was beautiful. I think I done went back a little too far. It'll play again. Okay, I'm gonna start from this. I'm gonna pause it when it get there this time.
We're not kidding about this. We mean this.
The government, the police, and large numbers of white people who'd never seen a Black Panther in person, they'd only seen them on television, were convinced that this was the most frightening thing they ever heard of in life and they should all be abolished.
While many Americans feared
But y'all hide them little black girls, man. We got some people around here that love to do some things to minors. They all in our chat right here, man. Y'all come on and protect these little black children right here, man. You know what I'm saying? Protect them from the 2977ers, man.
Panthers, more and more young people embraced their
Oh my God, protect all them babies. Don't bring them to the US. They love minors over here. They do irregular things to minors over here. You know, it's a culture of people, you know, who will relocate them babies for you and probably put them babies on Wayfair and anything. You know, please, allegedly, you know, just please protect your children. Protect your children. Don't bring them babies over here to America because these white people over here.
The Panthers' 10-point program, their Bill of Rights, demanded quality housing and education, as well as community control of the police. In just over a year, the Black Panther Party grew from a local organization to one with 33 chapters nationwide.
Look at this, man. Just look at this, man. Look at black people helping black people. Not roasting black people, not unaliving black people, not robbing black people, not jealous of black people. Actually unifying and supporting black, man. Look at this, man. Look at this, man.
The brother Huey P. Newton was running down today in the courtroom.
Look at the afros, man. You know what I'm saying? This is black excellence right here, man. This is vigilante black right here, man. This is revolutionary, man. I like this.
Is the key fact, is the key thing that has made the Black Panther Party survive and grow to the numerous numbers and the numerous organizations it has now across this country.
Responsible for the growth of the Black Panther Party. Bobby could talk about how this black woman right here.
The only time you see that much black together right now is in a rap video. Boy, the only time you see that much black together right now is in a rap video, man. Yeah, we got some growing to do as a culture, man. We have some growing to do as a community. We got a lot we can learn from our ancestors. We always screaming about our ancestors and showing love and appreciation to our ancestors. But are we trying to emulate and exercise the very blueprint that our ancestors left us? You know what I'm saying? Because they got success. What do we get? More oppressed? Let's go.
Lives across the street, needs to get some more food for her children because she's been struggling. That was the kind of person Bobby was. So as Bobby talked, you could empathize with him. You could empathize. He could paint a picture of the black community that would make you want to go out right now and do something.
With Newton in jail for the Fry shooting, Seal took control. The Panthers adopted a new slogan, Serve the People, and began providing free breakfast to school children.
Look at this, man. Providing free breakfast to school children, man. The stuff they put in the foods nowadays that they're feeding to our children not even safe. We've been talking about growing our own crops now for years because we know what they're doing to the food sources. We see all the cancers, you know what I'm saying, that's taking place. We see all the illnesses. We know about all the things they're putting in these foods, the waters and everything right now, allegedly, that's not good for anyone. Look how they were providing for their own, man. Look how we were providing for our own, man. Black children need that white free school lunch bull crap, man. You know what I'm saying? The black men, the black women, the black community were doing it, man. They were doing it, man. God, we need to lead by example. I love how this, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
As much as y'all want to.
Look, as much as y'all want to.
Good morning. Good morning. I can't hear you. Good morning. Good morning. Black is beautiful.
Empowerment.
The party started that program. We knew that there were many,
Say it with me.
especially black children.
Black is beautiful. Say it with them, y'all. Put it in the chat, y'all. Black is beautiful. Y'all heard what they just said. If them babies can say it, we can say it too. Black is beautiful, y'all. Black is beautiful, y'all. Black is indeed beautiful, y'all.
Going to school every day hungry. And that we cannot learn on an empty stomach. There's no way. So we began to feed some children around the country. There was no way we could ever feed all the hungry children in the United States. But our programs like this, we call them consciousness-raising programs. And we hope that people would begin to wonder, well, if the Black Panthers can feed a few children, then the United States government, with all their wealth, why aren't they feeding more children?
The Panthers were doing something. They were doing something. They were feeding people. They were talking about taking care of the seniors in the community. In some cases, they were providing child care. And free medical centers were in the making. And those are significant accomplishments. So I thought, I think I'll just check these people out.
The programs developed in Oakland soon spread to other cities. In Chicago, their success helped 21-year-old Fred Hampton recruit 1,000 members for the Panthers in 4 months.
Yes, they got together with guns, and there's nothing wrong with that, because we need some guns. Black people need some peace.
Was a former NAACP organizer and a very bright young man who decided that the time had ended to turn the other cheek. And the passive resistance philosophy of Dr. King just seemed a little bit inadequate for the emotions that were raging, particularly among young people in the black community.
Anything that he said could be done, he would show you how it could be done. I'll never forget, people would come into the office, Chairman, I'm having a problem selling these 100 newspapers. He said, come on out here with me. He would go out in the street with an armful of newspapers, stopping cars. Hey, brother, hey, sister, have you heard about the Black Panther Party newspaper? And his enthusiasm about this publication would just spill over, and people would be really excited. Well, maybe I'll check this out,
People learn by example. I don't think anybody has an argument with that. I think that when Huey P. Newton said that people learn basically by observation and participation, I think that everybody caught on to that.
Chicago authorities watched nervously as Hampton negotiated alliances with Puerto Rican and white gangs, the original Rainbow Coalition.
We didn't talk about a Breakfast for Children program. We've got one. We're not going to tell you how many kids we intend to feed in Chicago. We're feeding 3,000 to 4,000 every week already, and I don't know how many all around the country.
As the Panther community programs caught on, so did their newspaper. In black neighborhoods around the country, tens of thousands were relying on the Black Panther paper for their news. By now, the Panthers saw themselves as part of a larger struggle, a world revolution.
Is this the answer? They said it. You hear them? Do you hear them in there? They're talking about the Red Book by 20 miles of Red China.
I don't think the Panthers accomplished anything. I think they could have. They could have been good for the black community, the less fortunate blacks, and the young people. They tried this, as I said earlier, with programs to feed school children. Had that been the main thrust, instead of marching around with guns and bandoleros across your chest, they could have accomplished something. But it got out of line somewhere down the
Okay.
line.
Okay.
So I'm happy tonight.
In retrospect, heard what he said, instead of marching around with what? So you telling me today black people are still ambushed by police, unalived by police, Philando Castile, for not only having licenses to carry, but actually carrying weapons. There's something about a black man with a weapon, whether it's legal or illegal, that scares these people even more than locks do. Because they're afraid that we're going to do the same thing to them that they're doing to us, y'all. See, it's retroactive. The world has not changed. It is the very same system. The system of yesterday, again, is still the same system of today. Because they're still the same way. Real talk, they're still the same way, y'all. They're still the same way. Nothing has changed. You just heard this white guy say it. If they would have stuck to trying to help, you know what I'm saying, low budget black people and the food programs and this and that, they could have made an impact on the black community. But when they started brandishing weapons, if they're legally brandishing these weapons, and the law says that these weapons have to be, they have to be empty. Okay, they have to be empty. That was the law. You can openly carry, but it has to be empty. I'm trying to watch the way I talk because I don't want to lose my platform. You know what I mean? So they were well within their rights. But the white people had fear. Now tell me who's playing victim now. These white people. These are police officers giving these accounts. That's exercising fear now. Where have we heard this from? I was in fear for my life. Pow, pow, pow. Same sugar, honey, iced tea, y'all. Same sugar, honey, iced tea. Same stuff. Here we go. It has not changed, man.
I'm not worried about anything. I'm not fearing any man. Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord.
On April 2nd, 1968, Martin Luther King was assassinated. Riots engulfed 67 cities. In Oakland, the Panthers clashed with the police.
I heard a radio transmission, and in the background, in the radio, you could hear the M16.
The Panthers wounded 2 police officers, then fled on foot. Eldridge Cleaver and Bobby Hutton took refuge in a house on 28th Street.
It was a firefight, just an old-fashioned military firefight. We put some chemical agents in the house, and I think there was some concern about the fire. I think maybe that's what might have motivated them to come out. There were, I don't know, 50 officers maybe in front of that house. And why, to this day, I don't know. Cleaver did what he was told. You know, the juvenile just, everything was fine, and then all of a sudden, bang, took off and started running. And at that point, the state of mind of all the officers, after being in that standoff for a while, is not knowing whether he was armed or unarmed. I think we all assumed he was armed.
Other officers say Hutton didn't run but merely stumbled. The unarmed teenager was shot 6 times.
Friends of Bobby Hutton who spoke did not eulogize the boy as much as they attacked the society responsible for his death. As they put it, a sick society.
Police around the country went after the Panthers. In San Francisco, they raided party offices on the eve of a major rally.
They came over here exhorting the young boys to carry guns, to shoot the pigs, that you had to shoot your way to civil rights, that you couldn't get your way in civil rights by ordinary dissent, by ordinary action of government.
The actual facts were that there was an exhortation to violence by a group of Black Panthers, and when the policemen moved in to arrest them, they all retreated, ran into this building, and the police followed them directly into this building.
There were 11 of us in the office. We were all arrested. Within a half hour, they had released 9 with no charges, and they came up with some ridiculous charge on me of suspicion of assault on a police officer. Now, there were 150 policemen with M16s and Thompson submachine guns, and I know, and everybody else knows, what would have happened had I assaulted a police officer under those circumstances.
Damn, why does that sound like the same account we would give today? You know what I'm saying? Why does that sound like the same account we would have today? That everybody knows that if a black person did such and such, what would happen to why does that sound like the same thing we would say today about the system, y'all? You know what I'm saying? It's just I don't, man, it is crazy. It is crazy. Since the rights didn't honor our treaties, it's up. I told you I could not tear myself away from this, y'all. It had my full undivided attention, man.
Year period, police raided 31 Panther offices in 11 states. They arrested more than 400 party members. 19 Panthers and 10 policemen died.
The time has come for us to recognize that violence and terror have no place in a free society, whatever the purported cause or the perpetrators may be.
When President Nixon vowed...
Now, that speech by Nixon is so damn close to the speech that Joe Biden gave on the Senate floor when he introduced the crime bill. You know what I mean? It is so close. So close. So close, y'all. If this speech right here by Richard Nixon and the speech that Joe Biden gave on the Senate floor in 1993 when he introduced that crime bill, it's so similar, man. The similarities are uncandid.
To crack down on black militants and other radicals, he found a ready ally in FBI Director J. Edgar Hoover. Hoover denounced the Panthers, calling them the greatest threat to the internal security of the United States.
Now, keep in mind the KKK, you know what I'm saying, existed. They're saying this about the Black Panther Party, but the White Knights, the KKK, and all of that was already in existence. But yet the Black Panther Party was the biggest terror group in America. Not the white supremacists. The white supremacists are now, and even the FBI said that in 2005 and 2010. You know what I'm saying? But during these times, it was the black people, because the black people made up their minds to fight back. You know what I'm saying? Made up their minds to fight back.
That, like I looked at after Pearl Harbor, the people we hated were the Nazis and the fascists. And so it depends on who you are against at the moment. I do think they were a threat. I think the fact that the threat no longer exists is an indication of somebody did something right, or they fell of their own. Who knows why?
But meanwhile, we know that it's not over. The threat has never ended. They are still the threat. So it's funny how we all are given a different account, and we all have a different presumption of who's right and who's wrong. Because obviously he feels like they were right. I still to this day feel like they were wrong. They were wrong. White supremacy is wrong. The tyranny is wrong. The lies are wrong. The lifestyle, the culture, it's wrong. Where did all those racists go now, y'all? We always have to silence the lambs, don't we? We always have to silence the lambs, y'all. Put that blackening on them, huh? Put that blackening on them.
FBI documents reveal that as early as 1967, Hoover had begun a counterintelligence program known as COINTELPRO to destroy black groups and leaders. After Martin Luther King's death, the Panthers became Hoover's main target.
It was just plain old-fashioned hatred for blacks. It didn't make any difference whether they were Black Panthers or Nation of Islam or what. He just didn't like blacks except as chauffeurs and servants.
And he was prepared to...
He was prepared, I guess, to do just about anything. to make sure that the blacks stayed where he thought they should stay. And that
Wesley
was
Swearingen retired from the
things he
FBI
did
after
against
25 years
Martin
in
Luther King.
counterintelligence. His last assignment was to censor the Bureau's confidential files on the Black Panthers.
I didn't know at the time that a lot of the violence was being generated through this counterintelligence program.
They don't.
FBI.
God, are you right? They don't. They don't. And my apologies to y'all for not reading the comments like I normally do, Mod Squad. I'm just trying to get through this because this had me so captivated, man. Like, I got to take brother in the cut to dialysis. You know what I mean? So I really wanted to get through this. And I want to give this content creator right here their credit, man. Y'all go over and subscribe to them. You know, because this is good work right here. Hold on. Let me get their name. Afro Marxist. AFROMARXIST on YouTube. This is good work right here, man. This is good stuff, man. Very informative. Y'all go over there and subscribe, man. Afro Marxist. AFROMARXIST. Good stuff, man.
Informants were actually antagonizing Black Panther members and other black groups so that they would get into fights with each other and among themselves.
COINTELPRO operations included extensive surveillance and infiltration. The FBI found that the Panthers were an easy target.
I see a question in here. Pope Lopi. I don't know what your ethnic group is, but that question right there sounds white. Is your identity only tied to race? The white identity has always only been tied to race. It's always been about racism. It's always been about white supremacy. It's always been about the white population, the white majority, white entitlement, the white tears, the whitewash history. So actually, your identity has always been tied to race. And if it wasn't for your race, there would be no racism. How can you ask that type of question when everything evolves around racism, white supremacy? How? How? Man, get your conservative grifting up out of here, man. We sent all the raccoons back to the trees earlier. We told all the Stevens on Jangos to stay in the house because it was going to get dangerous out here in the fields. You weren't supposed to be here. You must have didn't get the memo.
Door policy, you know, all kinds of crazies individuals could walk into our organization. And because we were about the business of just day-to-day survival, when people came and offered themselves to do a service, we didn't question that. We were about the business of trying to carry out our programs so that, because we didn't have a sophisticated network of screening people and that kind of stuff, it was sort of, easy and a natural entree for agents or provocateurs to come into our organization.
In Chicago, Fred Hampton's bodyguard was working for the FBI.
We might not be back. I might be in jail. I might be anywhere. But when I leave, you can remember I said with the last words on my lips that I am a revolutionary. And you're going to have to keep on saying that.
We're going to fire they set a fire.
We here? We ain't going nowhere.
We intimidated the police within the city of Chicago because they knew that we would shoot back, but they wanted us eliminated. And they didn't know how to deal with us. It took the FBI, the Justice Department. It took them to
conspire to eliminate Fred Hampton in the chapter here.
On December 4th, 1969, the party's statewide leadership gathered for a meeting at Hampton's apartment. It was late at night when Hampton and Deborah Johnson went to bed.
We called his mother, talked to her for a while, talked to his sister, and Fred fell asleep on the phone while talking to them. He gave me the phone. I talked to them a minute, hung it up. I tried to wake Fred up, and I couldn't. I eventually went to sleep. The next thing I remember was someone coming into the room, shaking Fred. Chairman, wake up. The pigs are vamping.
Still half asleep. I looked up, and I saw bullets coming from, it looked like the front of the apartment, from the kitchen area. They were, pigs were just shooting. The mattress was just going, you could feel the bullets going into it. I just dead, everybody in there.
One of the police officers grabbed my robe open. I was very pregnant at the time. And they said, what do you know?
Malou, thank you for posting the content creator's name in here, because I definitely want them to receive their credit. This is great work on their behalf, y'all. I mean, even if I get a content strike, you know, for playing a lot of their, I mean, it's worth it. This is great content right here. So I definitely want to make sure that they get their flowers, y'all, that they get their credit, because this is great work. So Malou, thank you for that. Thank you for that. This right here, man, this, wow, man, it's compelling, it's captivating, man, it's informative, it's resourceful, it's educational, it's revolutionary, it's exactly what we need, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And it's a reflection of how yesterday, for our mothers, fathers, and grandparents, it's still just like our today for us and our children and their, you know what I'm saying? It's the same. These people have not changed at all. It's still the same oppression. It's still the same fight. It's just a different time. You know what I'm saying? But it's still the same foolishness, man, within their system. Same foolishness. It even just came out that Jeffrey Epstein was hunting blacks. All these movies they done made about how they snatch people and they wind up on an island or something, and these people realize that they're being hunted and they got to run for their life. Yeah, real. See? They were making those movies because those type of things were allegedly really going on with Jeffrey. There's so many things that's come out with that, man. There's so many things that's come out in those files, man. That's what I'm saying, that the mind state of these people. They could have stayed in Europe doing that, man. They could have stayed in Ireland, Germany, Australia, Canada, wherever they was doing that is where they should have stayed doing that, man. That's why I say they're problematic. And I'm not talking about the good white folks, man. We done heard the good white folks speak up. You know what I'm saying? But those same white people do the same thing to those good white folks that they did to the black folks that tried to stand up. That's what I'm saying. And I don't think that's racist. That's not racist. What I said was not racist.
I have a broad here. Another police officer grabbed my hair and kind of slung me into the kitchen area.
Panthers Fred Hampton and Mark Clark were killed in the raid. 4 other Panthers were wounded. Within hours, State's Attorney Edward Hanrahan went on the record.
The immediate, violent, criminal reaction of the occupants in shooting at announced police officers emphasizes the extreme viciousness of the Black Panther Party. So does their refusal to cease firing at the police officers when urged to do so several times.
The black community didn't buy Hanrahan's story. The response of...
And that is retroactive to the day. How the police could make up a lie and then we're going to be like, well, we don't buy that. We don't believe that. It was more to it than that. And it turns out that we were right. That they lied and it led to false convictions for lots of black people within this doggone racist systemic. It's the same thing, y'all. It's the same thing, man. We are our ancestors. They are descendants of their ancestors. We're caught in the same fight, the same beef, you know what I'm saying, as a cat and a dog, man. You ever wonder why a cat and a dog just naturally just don't like each other? Why anytime they see each other, oh, it's beef? It's the same way. But we didn't start this beef. You know what I'm saying? We didn't start this. We didn't ask for it. We didn't start it. We responded just like we respond today. But when is this going to stop, man? When is this going to cease? If you are so afraid that a group of people who are on the verge of rising to be the majority in this country, if you are so afraid that they're going to do the same thing to you that you did to them, then stop doing what you're doing ahead of time so that they're not reminded of what you did to them once they rise to power, man. That's what I'm saying. You people are low IQ. Low IQ, man. If you are worried about a group of people, black and brown per se, that's about to rise to power by the majority within the next 5 to 10 years, then why won't you stop doing what you're doing so that those people, when they rise to power, they're not reminded of what you did? And then you don't have to expect it in return. But you shall reap what you sow. Trust me. You shall reap what you sow. Trust me. The universe just has a way of doing it. That's why I always tell you I'll put my son, S-U-N, up against your son, the S-O-N, any day. Any day. Any day. I trust my son in that sky before I trust your son in that Bible. Ashe.
Community was that they wanted to witness what had happened, so they just started coming to the apartment. I mean, it wasn't organized, it was spontaneous. And according to our calculations, we had in excess of over 25,000 people who went through that apartment within that week.
Don't touch nothing, don't move nothing, we want to keep everything just the way it is. Don't touch no walls.
I'll never forget there were black folks who said then and who will still tell you now that I knew it was murder when I found out what time it happened. That was the kind of reaction a lot of folks had, because it happens like 4 o'clock in the morning, you know, and they said, you know, ain't none of us up at 4 o'clock in the morning. You know, it had to be a murder, it had to be an assassination, it had to be a conspiracy.
Sir, you say your men were fired upon. Witnesses who have seen the apartment say there is no evidence of bullets from the direction where the Panthers supposedly were to be.
I said that after our officers announced their purpose and their station several times, they were fired upon from within the room.
For 12 solid minutes in those early morning hours, there was gunfiring in that apartment. And yet the federal grand jury concludes that only one possible shot could have come from a Panther weapon.
2 other investigations reached the same conclusion. Police.
That means they pulled up and just let loose, y'all. Right, same thing. They were lying there, like same MO, bro. This Black Wall Street, same thing, same lie. Emmett Till, same type of lie. This is, bro. This is aggravating, man. This is why I don't even go live a lot per day, because I have to get my mind and my energy and my emotions trying to like really just trying to digest this. And I sometimes I just have to digress, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. If we can see that it's the same thing, why are they denying what they do and who they are? Look what we just had to go through earlier, y'all, just to learn a little history. And the people we had to fight and the things we had to go through and deal with the racism we dealt with just to get back to the lesson plan, y'all. Let all of that be an example, man. This is who these people are, man. And it's tiring and it's exhausting. Same thing, man. Exactly. They out here really scared of us, man. Really scared of us. Really scared of us. You know what? They'll piss and they'll on themselves. If we actually did unite again like this, they wouldn't know what to do. It'd scare the life out of them. That's why they work so hard to keep us divided by religion, by the way we vote, by the way we think. By the way, I told y'all, man. 6 ether beings, I hear you, Gotti. I told y'all, man. This is what...
Fired 98 of the 99 shots in the raid.
The police fired 98 of the 99 in the raid. They lied about it, and they fired 98 out of 99 rounds in that whole... How many times have we saw this, y'all? How many times? We heard this in the Breonna Taylor case, too. How many times have we heard this, y'all? Huh? How many times? That sister A.J. Owens, I think out of Marion County or something, like she lost her life like that protecting her children. The woman let her round go through the door, but you kept harassing the woman's children and calling them names and taking their stuff from... I told y'all how I lost my grandmother. So y'all have to forgive me, man. This just... Oh, boy, man. Oh, boy. Ancestors give me strength, man. This is tiring. This is tiring, man. This is tiring, man. It's overwhelming. It's awful. It's malicious. It's low IQ activity, y'all. How can they call someone low IQ? I don't even think they have an IQ. If they do, it's that of an Arctic temperature. And how do you constantly turn the other cheek and act so damn unaccountable? And then you're hollering, yep, we're proud of everything we did. How? If you're proud of everything you've done, then how can you believe in the heaven and hell that you created in the Bible? How can you believe in the God and the salvation that you created and lied about in the Bible? That's why I keep telling you, these people can't be Christians. It is insanity, Malou. It is insanity. It is. I don't understand how they move, man. I don't understand. These people tell you they Christians, y'all. They'll tell you they fear God.
A map led them to the room where Hampton slept. It was provided by Hampton's bodyguard, William O'Neill. The FBI paid O'Neill a $300 bonus for his efforts.
Snitch. There's your snitch. There's your snitch, y'all. There's your raccoon. There's your snitch. That's how they got the brother Fred Hampton right here. That's how they got him. Snitch, and he was Fred Hampton's bodyguard, y'all. This is how they got to the brother, y'all. See? That's how they got the Malcolm X too. Remember? Get your hands out my pocket to cause that distraction. Yeah. See? Same sugar honey iced tea, y'all. And the only way they could bring us down is they got to get the one of us to do it. We see that in the justice system right now today. Look how they snitching on each other. Look how they telling each other, oh, they tight out here. They in the streets, it's gang. But when you get locked up, oh, you snitching. You don't want to do all that time now. Same thing, y'all.
We arranged it so that the Chicago Police Department would go in there, and we told the police department that they had so many certain kinds of guns and ammunition, and this place was well fortified. It was going to be a real shootout when they went in to arrest these people. So, and I'm sure that, the Chicago police officers thought, well, this is coming from the FBI. This is straightforward stuff. It's going to be pretty bad. And it turned out that it was pretty bad.
One thing that really did trouble people was the fact that that J. Edgar Hoover, that high up in our federal government, literally orchestrated what amounted to political assassinations of people that he thought were undesirable. That's really kind of the bottom line of the later disclosure.
Thank you, Malou, and thank you, Brother Gotti. Thank you to all the mod squad. Thank you to all the moderators. You guys are wonderful, man. You guys are like on point. You're strong. Man, sometimes I feel like y'all are the Black Panther Party, man. Like we those vigilante type. You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, bro. We really have something going here, man. We really have something going here on this platform. And the people that's in place, man, these mods and it's a movement, y'all. And I think it's scaring the life out of them. I think it's scaring the life out of them. Real talk.
Of what the FBI did under Hoover in targeting Panther leaders. That's a pretty frightening thought.
By 1970, the Panther leadership was decimated. Huey Newton was still in jail. Eldridge Cleaver had fled to Algeria to avoid prosecution for the Oakland shootout. And Bobby Seale faced trial in Chicago on charges that he had incited riots at the 1968 Democratic Convention.
If we had it to do all over again, perhaps we would not have brandished the weapons so openly, although we certainly do have a right to have them. But those weapons became our albatross, around our neck. They used those weapons against us to vilify us, to scare the community.
Same MO to this day. Same thing to this day. Same thing. Should a white person open carry? Not a problem. Black person open carry? Oh my God, suspicious person, call the police and same, bruh. Golly.
And to criminalize us.
From his prison cell, Newton concluded the Panthers were hopelessly outgunned. He instructed party members to drop the revolutionary rhetoric.
We eventually realized that our emphasis should be on trying to make national more breakfast programs, better educational system, health services, and that kind of stuff. That was what we were about.
From Algeria, Eldridge Cleaver accused Newton of selling out. The rift between Newton and Cleaver was exploited by the FBI.
They write letters to Eldridge and say, when you're gone, the Panthers really denounce you. They don't want to have anything to do with you. They make fun of you. You're just dead meat. And they'd write letters to Huey and say, Eldridge really hates you. He's organizing people to come and kill you. And then they sign the names of people that both of them knew. So they both believed the other was planning to kill them. So when Huey was released from jail in 1970, Eldridge called and said, why don't you come and visit me in Algeria? So, of course, Huey's suspicious that, this is it, they're planning to kill me. He won't come. And it's in this context that Eldridge and all the people in the Black Panthers in Algeria, it was about 30 people at the time, we called it the International Section, were all expelled by Huey.
Newton's manslaughter conviction was overturned. After 3 years in prison, he found himself at the head of a very different organization than the one he started.
It's one thing to go into prison in 1967 with a handful of people, and then to come out 3 years later and you've got, a couple of thousand or maybe more around the country. And to be a center of attention and to be a symbol. And when you become a symbol, that's a lot of responsibility. People, we expect our symbols and our leaders to be almost perfect.
Some people have a distorted view of me. And it gives me very much trouble. It adds to the sort of timid personality that I already had. It makes me uncomfortable because I know that I can't give them all of those things that their idol is supposed to. And I don't want to appear to them a fake, but I would just like to tell them that, I'm just another regular human being.
When Huey was released from prison, we had made a fatal mistake, because we had developed a cult of the personality around Huey Newton, which is something that we should not have done. but we thought that we were so smart. I mean, damn. I was 24 years old, you know, and I thought my shit didn't even stink. I was so smart, you know what I mean? And the rest of us have had that attitude, too. So we felt that because we had read about the cult of the personality and the dangers that it could cause, that there was no way that we would fall into that trap. But at the same time, Ray, what we didn't realize was that our efforts to keep Huey from being killed by putting his picture up and by saying, support Huey Newton, our leader Huey Newton, we had in fact created the cult of the personality. And so when Huey returned from prison, this gang leader returned to a multi-million-dollar organization with offices and chapters spread across this country and internationally. He could not handle it.
The Black Panther Party was built on the campaign to free Huey Newton, but his release had consequences no one anticipated. Newton moved immediately to consolidate his power. First, he kicked out the entire New York chapter. Next, Newton began shutting down most of the 30 remaining chapters. Then he turned on David Hilliard in jail on a weapons charge. Newton said later he thought Hilliard was behind an assassination plot.
Of course I was pissed off and resentful about Huey expelling me from the Black Panther Party. How could he do that, I would say? Hell, I founded the party. Essentially, me and Bobby Seale built the party from 20-some Panthers. He come home to a national, international organization and expel me while I'm in prison. I was bitter. Of course I was bitter with him.
He surrounded himself with loyalists or yes men. And anyone who questioned his leadership, he tried to isolate one way or another. And what we learned was that Huey had gotten really into drugs too, you know, and that the combination of his sort of natural paranoia and egotism combined with cocaine binges and alcohol binges just completely perverted his personality.
By now, Newton was living in a penthouse on Oakland's Lake Merritt. The press learned about it from the FBI.
We published the story, and I took a little bit of doing to find how much rent he was paying and all, and I got phone calls from black militants who would say, hey man, where's he getting the dough? Where's this bread coming from? The bread, they'd call it bread for money. And some of them were down in West Oakland were a little unhappy.
I couldn't understand why he would elevate himself, because that's what he did. He took residence on a high floor in a penthouse that overlooked our community, and in a house where, or rather a residence where we were not usually welcome, and we did not reside there. So I couldn't figure out why he would put himself in a tower overlooking the community while the rest of us were still down on the flatlands.
Hello, my name is Bobby Seale. I'm a candidate for mayor of Oakland, and this is my family. My mother,
In
Thelma, my wife,
1973,
Artie,
Seale ran
my
for
children,
mayor to help
Malik,
the Panthers
Dennis,
remake their image.
Johnson. This is my sister, Betty, and her daughter, Charlotte.
Seale got enough votes to force incumbent John Redding into a runoff election.
You got my vote.
Okay,
If you do,
right.
I really.
Okay.
Right on.
Right on, dude.
Okay.
Okay.
On April 17th, vote for Bobby Seale for mayor of Oakland and Elaine Brown for city council.
Is it going to be a close vote on May 15th? Might be a close
Redding
vote.
won the election, but Seale's strong showing inspired black politicians around the country.
I see a victory for the people.
But the campaign was just very popular. People said, well, if a Black Panther can run for public office, and they were considered, quote unquote, an extremist group by many people, and certainly other black people can run for public office. So I do think that it made an impact locally, and on a national level.
The people of Oakland began to see that, look, our votes can make a difference. You had people who said that they ought to become involved with their school boards and the education of their children. And I think that tradition continues on. I don't mean that these were things that had not been done before, but there was a new spirit about the effort. People felt renewed that they could make a difference and that they could bring about change.
The party was successfully shedding its violent image, but Newton's took several blows.
He displayed all the symptoms of a person that was addicted to cocaine. He was irrational, he was abrasive, inconsistent in his behavior. One day he's, in the mood for the people, the next day he's out killing somebody. His victims always seemed to be black people, the people he was claiming to protect and further the cause. And he evolved from a guy that had maybe a good intention into a really just a basic common criminal.
During 11 days in August 1974, Newton was accused of attacking two women in a bar, pistol whipping his tailor, and murdering a young prostitute. Newton's behavior angered many of the remaining party members.
As they found out about these things, they walked away. They could not be associated with those kinds of activities because it wasn't what they had joined the Black Panther Party for. They weren't quite literally putting their lives on the line so that folks could go on drug binges.
Newton fled to Cuba. Elaine Brown took control of the party. By 1974, it had become a local organization once again.
Elaine was getting us more involved in what might be considered more kind of traditional, established black organizations, community organizations. We're trying to broaden the base of the party's outreach. And, I personally thought it was a smart move because times change.
Under Brown's guidance, the Panthers gained access to the halls of power. The government began funding some of their programs, including the internationally recognized Oakland Community School.
We gave the quality of...
So did Huey P. Newton sell out the Black Panther Party, or by him doing that time and, that was a real episode, y'all. Did they put some kind of fear in him, some kind of act right, get right? Why do y'all figure Huey P. Newton, after he got out, why do you figure he shut down so many chapters and expelled people and separated himself? Like, did he realize, like, man, this is real, this is too much for him to bear? Or, I would love to know what y'all think. I would love to know what y'all think, man. Honestly. And again, thank you, Malou. Last but not least, says Malou, check out the content creator we are watching. You know what I'm saying? Afro Marxist. AFROMARXYST. You know what I'm saying? Malou says to cover the reality of the problem. Right. Gotti says he was doing what he was told. So you think the police instructed him to do this? They made this a condition upon his arrest or his release or something? Or do you think now he was the sellout?
Private school education to kids who couldn't even afford to go to public school because they didn't have shoes, because they didn't have lunch. We gave the 2.5 to 12-year-old students who came to our school 3 meals a day. We provided a full curriculum for them, and we were available to them. In some instances, I became the surrogate mother for a number of kids whose families were too troubled to take good care of them.
First, we're going to talk about the cube today, okay? And I want someone to tell me, first of all, what kind of figure is a cube? Who knows?
We were preparing them
makes how many?
For real life.
5, and it makes how many? 6. So we have the cube here. How many faces do you have? 12. That's right, 12.
We had them to recognize their own self-worth.
I calculated we have enough air for
In 1977, Newton returned from Cuba to stand trial for the murder of the prostitute Kathleen Smith.
I would like for everyone to know that I'm not guilty of anything.
2 juries failed to reach a verdict. After the second mistrial, the prosecution dropped the case.
What happens to your life now?
Well, I'm currently in school. I'm at the UC at Santa Cruz. I'm a candidate for the doctor's degree in social philosophy, and I'm working on my dissertation. I should have it finished by June. And of course, I'll carry on our community work with the Black Panther Party. And I'm writing a book and doing all sort of things. I'm very happy today.
Newton went on to finish his doctorate, but he couldn't escape the twin demons that possessed him: cocaine and alcohol. By the early 80s, the Black Panther Party had disappeared.
Boy, them two combinations to do it every time, won't it? Fall of man right there. Detrimental to any man's success. Those two things right there.
This man has never had a 1 day's freedom, not going to court and fighting the police. Fuck, it'll drive me to drinking, you know. I would want to drink, you know. And overall, he did okay. I mean, went to school, got a PhD, did incredible things he did under that pressure. But he still did not see the necessity to not drink.
Huey Newton spent much of the last 10 years of his life in and out of court. He did jail time for possession of cocaine and a no-contest plea to charges that he embezzled money from the Panthers school.
The larger community family that he connected himself with, he long ago severed with, he lost. And I certainly understand that pain. It's all we had. I mean, our investment was in the future somewhere, not here. And we were the architects of...
All right, y'all. Well, that's about it. We got a little bit more to go, but I've been on the countdown. I got to go get my big brother dialysis and everything, and I got to get ready. Listen, I appreciate y'all staying up in the paint. You know, I appreciate all the new subscribers. Definitely appreciate the tribe, the Mod Squad. Where would I be without y'all, man? You know, definitely appreciate the tribe, man. And y'all had to put that work in. Now you see what I mean when I say I get on here early in the morning to try to avoid those type of people, but it seems like there's no good time to avoid those type of people, y'all. You know, and it's I don't even know why I'm surprised, you know. Yes, tribe, I like that. Uncut Squad tribe, yeah. The Uncut Squad tribe, I like that. The Uncut Squad tribe. You know what I mean? So it's love, respect, you know. I'm going to try to go live again today. Of course, get me some rest in and get my mind right. You know what I mean? It's Saturday, so it's definitely a good streaming day. Y'all, get your one-on-one. Get your one-on-one. Get your one-on-one. With the true, eternal, spiritual father, the ancestors, y'all. At this point, answer, yeah, I like that. UST, Uncut Squad Tribe, I like that. UST, Uncut Squad Tribe. That rings a bell, y'all. That rings a bell, and I'm going to send that to my brother as an idea to put on a shirt. And I've got him and my sister, cuz Sage and Moore, working on opening the store up, y'all. So thank you for being patient. You know, we do have an online store coming, but again, these things takes expenses. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna go beyond my means to make all of this stuff happen. If I don't have the means, then I'm gonna delay it. You know. So that's the only thing holding us up right now is not having the means to do everything. You know. But I do thank y'all for the support. I thank y'all, you know, everyone who sent the super chats, everyone who sent the gifts, everyone who hit that heart button, everyone who hit that like button, everyone who hit that subscribe button, everyone who shares this video, everyone who tells a friend. Man, it's love here, man, because we're building. We're building. And we're going to take the internet by storm. These numbers are going to skyrocket. We are going to take the internet by storm and by truths, y'all. And last but not least, let nobody walk away from here and tell you I'm racist. Y'all know my position. I operate with all good folks. But if you come in here and dish it, I certainly hope you can take it, because the energy will be reciprocated. You know what I mean? Y'all stay prayed up, stay blessed up, stay meditated up, stay protected, stay real, stay conscious, stay uncut, be inspired, be great, be you. Ashe, ladies and gentlemen. Stay empowered. Stay empowered. Stay empowered. Good folks, First Nation. I like that. Good folks, First Nation. I like that. I like that. Salute to you, Malou. I like that. Gotti, you know what it is. Money Mike, you know what it is. All the mods, y'all know what it is, man. I saw FBA Kush Boy up in this thing doing his thing too. Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Love and respect. Admiration for all y'all, man. Stand up in the paint and always stand 10 toes down on business, y'all. Don't let them clowns scare y'all. We got work to do. Ashe.